South Umpqua High School Athletics is brought to you by Dell's Building Supply, the South Umpqua Booster Club, D.R. Johnson Lumber Company, SoCo Coffee, Attorney at Law Christopher Peterman, Swanson Group, Fry's Auto Body, Express Employment Professionals, Advanced Eye Care, and the Myrtle Creek Fire Department. You're listening to South Umpqua Athletics on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
And a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to South Umpqua High School football. Today from Frosty Lowry Field, Kent Weigel Stadium. It's a Class 4A battle between the Ontario Tigers and your South Umpqua Lancers. Hello everyone, I'm Brent Newton and we've got win or go home contest today in Tri-City. The winner will advance into the round of 16 in the OSAA 4A state playoffs starting next Friday. The loser of their season will come to an end today. South Umpqua comes in at 6-2 on the season. They finished third in the Far West League behind North Bend and Marshfield. On the field, the Lancers were actually 5-3. They lost to North Valley during week 2 of the non-league schedule, but eventually North Valley had to forfeit a number of games, including that one. So the Lancers now 6-2 overall. They'll take on an Ontario team that comes in at 3-5 out of the Greater Oregon League. They finished third in that conference, and they are under head coach Eric Johnson, a pretty good team, a pretty good league. They had a tough non-league schedule. They're very young up front, and they've got a talented quarterback in freshman Mike Mejia. So they have a lot to look forward to in the future for Ontario, but they even have a chance this season to get into the 4A state playoffs. It should be a good ball game. We'll take a quick timeout and come back, and I'll talk with head coach Steve Stebbins. Pre-game is next on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
Kids who play sports are healthier than those who don't. They learn discipline, teamwork, and life habits that promote achievement. Kids in sports form strong social skills, develop confidence, enjoy a high standard of mental health, and often become solid building blocks of the community. As the local teams play out this season, they'll learn about a lot more than competing in games. They'll learn life lessons that can be gained nowhere else. That's why Clinton Newell Auto Group supports local youth athletics.
Dell's Building Supply has been an active member of the Myrtle Creek Tri-City community for more than 50 years. Dell's is also proud to sponsor its local students and a variety of school programs, including South Umpqua High School athletics. Owner Jeff Johnson and his staff wish all Lancer teams success this season. Dell's Building Supply, 102 South Old Pacific Highway in Myrtle Creek. Go Lancers!
Coming big.
Yeah, it was a good win. He went out with a lot of points on the board and got a shot. Great game. He just didn't want to show up, but we'll work on that. He'll get there next year.
Well, I did listen to it. It sounded like a great game. Blew them out in the first half. Obviously cruised in that second half. Are you concerned at all that it wasn't a test for your team in a sense? Do you think they'll be ready for today's ball game?
No, I think they're ready. I think the 2 previous weeks, the Marshfield and North Bend game prepared us for this. I think we'll be fine. Actually, it might have been good for us to get a little rest and back off a little bit mentally so we can get fired back up. It's hard for young kids to get mentally sharp for 3-4 straight weeks. There's always kind of a letdown somewhere, so hopefully last week let us relax a little bit, and now we can get going for this one.
Now, obviously, you've been in this position last year, your first year. You went to Seaside in a play-in game. Do you prepare differently for a game like this with more riding on it?
No, our preparation's the same. The kids know what's at stake, and we all know what's at stake. So we're preparing the same, trying to make it a normal football game as normal as possible. We just got to go out and play well, and hopefully we will.
And today you take on Ontario. What can you tell us about the Tigers?
Physical, downhill, number 50. Wait till you see number 50. He's an outstanding young player. Actually, he's a senior, but he's an outstanding player, linebacker and lineman. And he'll get in the backfield and lead some some running plays, too. He's very good. 16's a good runner. He runs downhill. Young quarterback, freshman quarterback, so hopefully the passing game's not a big factor. And the biggest thing today is I hope the field doesn't become a factor. It's pretty wet and muddy, so.
And finally, Coach, you were able to rest some of your starters in the second half. How's the health of your ball club coming into this one?
Our health is really good. We're pretty good. We got a little sickness going around this week, and a couple of our younger guys are sick right now today. But other than that, we're good. We're ready to go.
Coach, a chance to get into the postseason. It's been a while. Best of luck.
Thank you.
That's head coach Steve Stebbins. Pre-game show continues on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
Just like the team that lines up and runs the ball up the middle, ShopSmart doesn't rely on fancy gimmicks or trick plays. All you'll find at your neighborhood ShopSmart are direct deals for the best prices on the products you need most. Need a first down on 3rd and 1? Pull back up the middle. Need prices on groceries that won't break the family bank? Head to ShopSmart. Proud to support today's local football. ShopSmart, where savings are in the bag.
Did you know Dutch Bros Coffee roasts all of their own coffee fresh every day? We have individual relationships with the farmers that harvest our coffee to ensure that there's no compromise in any step of the process. From the farmer to the cup, we guarantee satisfaction. It says so at the bottom of every cup. Drive through one of our convenient locations today and put our world-renowned speed, award-winning service, and unprecedented quality to the test. All of our locations are locally owned and operated to strengthen community involvement. Visit www.dutchbros.com today.
And welcome back to South Umpqua High School. Brent Newton, the Lancers, coming out onto the field right now as the students have formed a tunnel, and they are charging through that right now, congregating the goalpost down to my right. For those of you who have never been to South Umpqua High School, the gymnasium and the locker rooms are actually across. There's a couple hundred yards away. And so there's quite a little bit of a journey to get here to the football field. Both teams on the field now. The Ontario Tigers in the road white uniforms, white helmets, white jerseys, white pants. Sharp-looking uniforms. Cardinal and corn are the Tigers' school colors. The Lancers in their home black uniforms, black pants, black helmets, and the black jerseys, gold numerals and lettering trimmed in white. They're going to come out on the field right now, head towards the covered grandstands here, and we'll let you take a listen to the SU, well, maybe not, pep band. As they're about to belt out the fight song, and then they decided against it. They're going to introduce the starting lineups here. As I mentioned, both teams finishing third in the regular season. Overall, Ontario kind of an unimpressive 3-5 record overall, but they're a very young team. The Lancers are 6-2 on the season, finishing third in the Far West League. As I mentioned earlier, that North Bend won the league. Finishing second was Marshfield, and the Pirates were actually eliminated yesterday. They got matched up with that OSAA ranking system. They actually played Far West League opponent Siuslaw, who actually finished fifth in the Far West League. Or excuse me, they finished fourth in the Far West League. But Siuslaw was able to, they had a high enough ranking, and they were able to get one of those two final spots. They traveled to Marshfield. That's who they got pitted against. Hello, Brian Mills, defensive coordinator, saying hello as he's heading up to the press box. And so Marshfield was at home against Siuslaw. The Vikings won it 14-0. So the Pirates, a great start to the season, and just back-to-back disappointing losses. So Marshfield is out. Siuslaw is in. North Bend, they're automatically in by winning the Far West League title. And the Lancers will try to be the third Far West League to get into that round of 16. We'll take one more timeout, and we'll come back and kick this one off. Ontario SU next on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
Hey, Mom, I have something you should meet.
Something or someone?
Something. It's my perfect food.
It's your what?
It's my perfect food. Not only does it taste great, it's packed with protein and calcium. It's my perfect healthy snack. Plus, it's made locally with RBST hormone-free milk fresh from Oregon dairy farms.
Okay, I'll bite. What's the name of your perfect food?
It's my cottage cheese, from Umpqua Dairy, of course.
Umpqua Dairy. Mom, daughter, and quality checked approved since 1931.
You see their trucks along highway construction sites and rolling to jobs throughout the community. Knife River Materials. The name is synonymous with high-quality products and great service. And you can have that solid Knife River experience at your home or office as well. Knife River products and materials are created right here and are rigorously tested before being applied. If you're putting in a pool, sidewalk, or driveway, tell your contractor to use Knife River Materials because you deserve the best.
Knife River. They've been serving Douglas County for over 50 years.
The SU Pet Band and their national anthem. We'll let you take a listen to the fight song. Always exciting atmosphere here in Tri-City. Great pet band here. Good crowd. Shockingly, it's a little bit sparse here this afternoon. They were going to try to black out the stadium. Everyone trying to wear black on the SU side. It's a beautiful afternoon here. The field is muddy. It's muddy throughout, especially between the 30 and probably about the 30-yard line on each side. So a big span right in the middle of about 40 yards. It is really muddy. That's where I did the interview with Steve Stebbins. I want to apologize for that, too. We had a little technical trouble with that pregame interview. But back to the field conditions, they are really muddy, so you might see the ball hit the turf a couple of times. The good news is the sun has popped out here, so it's a beautiful afternoon. A beautiful fall afternoon for football. As the captains heading out to midfield, Eric Johnson, Mason Ronan, Jordan McDevitt, and Tanner Pence, the four captains for the coin toss. On the opposing side is number 16, Ben Turner, a senior, a running back linebacker. Also is the talented Jose Reyes, senior two-way starter, offensive line and linebacker. He's a good one. You heard Steve Stebbins talk about him. He wears number 50. That's the man, Jose Reyes, 6'1", 205. So the coin toss for this Class 4A play-in game. This is considered a regular season game. And it means exactly what it says. You play in, so you're playing to get into the playoffs. So the winner heads to the OSA State playoffs. The loser, their season comes to an end. And no word on where either of these teams will end up. Most likely, if Ontario wins, they would probably have to play another road game due to their ranking. The Lancers are actually highly ranked. They are 9th overall, so if they win, the Lancers could conceivably get a home game in the first round, but you wouldn't know until obviously probably Sunday night or Monday. But first things first, this is going to be a tough ball game. Both teams pretty young. The quarterback position, that's where the Lancers have some experience in. Eric Johnson, the senior, arguably their best athlete. He can run with the football as well as throw it. And then the freshman quarterback, Mike Mejia, 5'8", 145-pounder. It'll be a big ball game for Mejia, but he's played all season long, so he's probably got the jitters out. But it's going to be a tough ball game. A lot riding on this one. And a lot on the shoulders of that freshman quarterback. Did want to mention that the head coach of Ontario is Eric Johnson. They both spell their name identical, E-R-I-K. So Eric Johnson is the head coach of the Ontario Tigers. Eric Johnson is also the starting quarterback for the South Umpqua Lancers. So for Tiger fans, when you hear Eric Johnson under center, it doesn't mean your coach is playing quarterback for the opposing team. As you hear the horn, and we're ready to go here, as it looks like South Umpqua will get the football first. Those clean, crisp, white uniforms for Ontario. Cardinal numerals and letters trimmed in corn. To be specific, they aren't going to be white for very long as it's muddy out there. And I mentioned the good news is the sun is out here in Tri-City. The newly named Kent Weigel Stadium just 2 weeks ago, he was honored. Former South Umpqua and Marshfield head football coach. Frosty Lowry Field, Kent Weigel Stadium here in Tri-City. We're ready to go back deep to receive for the Lancers. Kevin Avery standing around his 10-yard line. Also back there for SU is the speedy Sean Rigsby. We're ready to go. Teeing it up will be Reyes at the 40. It's a line drive taken at the 30, slipping down. That is Cody Gray. Gets across the 35 where he's bottled up and knocked down. And the referees will gingerly trot through that mud and place the football on the far hash mark at about the 37-yard line. So the Lancers will have it first down and 10. It's a line drive kick taken by one of the up guys. Good job by Gray. Just stuck out his big paws and hauled it in up around his shoulders and then couldn't get too far. They got it past the 35. First and 10 for the Lancers at the 37-yard line. Merritt, the single setback. Receiver to each side. Coming in motion is Alex Kelly, and now whistles. And a penalty flag from the back judge. And he will discuss with the referee, so a penalty, and we haven't even had a snap yet. 11:51 to go, just underway here from Tri-City. Brent Newton, Class 4A play-in football between South Umpqua and Ontario. It's going to be a false start against South Umpqua, so they'll march it back 5 yards. Back to the 32. First down and 15 for South Umpqua. Split to the near side. That is Josh Reed, 5'11", 160-pound senior. Rigsby wide to the right side. He is a junior. The single setback, he's a good one. Kyler Merritt, 5'8", 160, a junior. Again, Kelly in motion. Johnson calls out the signals from the shotgun. Hands it Merritt, right side. Gets through a little bit of a hole across the 35. And he gets to the original line of scrimmage plus a yard. And it brings up second down and 9 for South Umpqua. So second down and 9 for the Lancers. They were in the play-in round last year. They went to Seaside before losing 50-47. So Steve Stepp is in his second year. He brought his team right back into the play-in round, trying to get into the postseason. They're turning upfield, and they're handing off to a wide receiver in motion is Rigsby. He gets across the 45. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. It'll bring up a third down and about a half yard for the Lancers. Pickup of about 8. So third down and short. SU goes without a huddle. Rigsby split to the left side. Ball in the near hash mark. Reed, the short side of the field. Merritt, the single setback. Big boys up front. Left tackle is Trevor Duffy, 6'3", 305, a senior. One of the strengths of this team is the offensive line. The left guard is Tyler Vay, 5'9", 225, a junior. The center, Caleb Newton, 5'10", 215, a junior. Mason Ronan, the right guard, he's a senior, 5'10", 230. And the right tackle, another good one, Jordan McDevitt, 6'1", 255, a senior. That right side of the line is probably the strength with Ronan and McDevitt. But you got the big boy on the other end with Trevor Duffy. So 3rd down and 1. Johnson checking out the Ontario defense. They got about all 11 guys in the box. They're moving up. They're expecting a run. In motion is Kelly. The snap to Johnson. They will try right side with Merritt. Hit at the line, and he's not going to go. The ball might have popped out, but it looks like Caleb Newton got on the loose football. And with that, they might get the first down. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage. The ball went forward. Newton plopped on it right at the first down marker, and I think they're going to get the first down, but I believe the referee is going to bring in the change. So that's a lucky break for South Umpqua. It looks like, well, he's got it by about a half yard at least. I don't even know why they're going to measure unless my eyes are deceiving me. The chains are on the Ontario side of the field. They're going to bring them out. They're going to stretch out the chains. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he got it by about more than a half yard. So first down. Unlucky if you're a Tiger. A lucky break for the Lancers. Stop for no gain. It would have been 4th and 1. The ball popped out. And instead of Ontario getting on it, the Lancers center, Caleb Newton, plopped on it and got another yard out of it and picked up the first down. So first down and 10 from the, we'll call it the 47-yard line. Still on the SU side of the field. Just underway in the opening quarter. First drive of the ball game. 10:25 and counting. In motion comes Sean Rigsby. Snap to Johnson. Fake it to Rigsby. Merritt right side. Slides. Keeps his balance. Gets through a hole. First down. There he goes. 30, 20. One man to beat. They dive. Can't get him. 10-5. Touchdown. Kyler Merritt. Try the extra point is Josh Bueller. The snap is good. The placement down, and the kick is wide to the left. No good. So 10:09 to go. It's South Umpqua 6 and Ontario nothing. You're listening to Lancers football on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
What's better than a touchdown for your favorite team? Getting a great deal on groceries at your neighborhood Ray's Food Place. Ray's Food Place is your home team with fresh produce, the highest quality meats, tasty bakery items, and everything you need to game plan a party, a tailgater, or just a quick weeknight meal. Ray's is proud to sponsor today's local football action because you support us every day. Ray's Food Place. Family owned, family values since 1956.
Welcome back to Tri-City. Brent Newton, 6-0, 53-yard touchdown scamper for Kyler Merritt. The extra point no good. And the Lancers on the board on their first possession. The handoff to Merritt took him a little time to get going. He's kind of slipping and sliding in the mud. But obviously the defenders had a little trouble as well. And then Merritt has finally got the Jets going. He shot through a hole and then just went straight up the field. And it's hard to maneuver out there. And the Ontario Tigers just couldn't get to him. We'll see how the Lancers defense does. This could be a high-scoring affair with that condition. A line drive taken at about the 8-yard line, slipping but keeping his balance. That's Ben Turner, left side across the 20, across the 30, and dropped at the 34. Good return for Ontario, and the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 with 10:01 to go here in the opening quarter. It's always nice to hear from our listeners, so if you get a chance, you can always send me an email. Just click the contact tab on the homepage. And you can always say hi. I'll give you a shout out on the air. Hopefully you got some Ontario listeners as well. It's a long trip for Tiger fans. Talked to a couple in the parking lot. Sean Hart, 6'5", 305-pound sophomore. His dad made the trip. A nice conversation with him. He gave me a little bit of information about the team. I want to say Wade. Did I forget his name? Wade Hart? I think it was Wade. Nice man. Had a nice conversation. Learned a little bit about the Tigers. Here we go. First down and 10. They're going to keep it on the ground. I believe that's Turner left side, and he's going to get a couple of yards. On the stop is Trevor Duffy and Cody Gray for South Umpqua. The quarterback is Mike Mejia, 5'8", 145-pound freshman. Ben Turner, 6 foot, 180-pound senior. The wideouts, Collier Williams, 6 foot, 150-pound senior. Ben Dixon, 6'1", 170, a senior. We got Trips right. Josh Pereira will join him out here to the right side. They'll look to throw. Mejia to the near side, caught and dropped after a gain of about 7. Going to be short of the first down by about a yard. On the coverage for South Umpqua was Tristan Gross, 5'7", 145-pound junior. He's a hard hitter. He's a good ball player. Not a big kid, but he's tough. So Mejia completes his first pass of the game, and it brings up the third down and a long one. So all 11 guys in the box now. In fact, they got the big guy back there as a fullback, Jose Reyes. Turner lined up behind him. It's full house backfield. They'll give it to Turner, and he's going to get the first down. Gets about 3. He needed a 1 on the stop. Caleb Newton along with Cody Gray. Also there for South Umpqua is number 6, Eric Kramer. And it's first down at 10 as the Tigers move the chains. 8:45 and counting here in the opening quarter. South Umpqua 6, Ontario nothing. Kyler Merritt, a 53-yard touchdown run to get SU on the board early. Backs split behind Mejia. To the near side is Williams, and it's going to be a handoff to Pereira, and he's pulled down by the jersey. Big Trevor Duffy, all 305 pounds, just grabbed Pereira and just pulled him back by the jersey and threw him down. That's going to be maybe a gain of 1. Second down and 9. Trips left, 3 receivers to Mejia's left. The single setback is Turner looking to throw left side. A wide receiver screen, caught, and nice little move across midfield and dropped at about the 47-yard line. On the reception is number 15. That's Nick Palomo, a 5'8", 145-pound senior. Two receivers to the left side, lined up in the slot. That is Pereira, the single setback Turner. Mejia up under center. They'll pitch it to Turner. Gray charges in and throws him down. Cody Gray just shot through a gap and threw down Turner for a loss. Big play defensively for South Umpqua. And it's going to bring up fourth down and a whole bunch. We'll see what Ontario does. It looks like at this point they're going to go for it as Mejia stays on the field. Fourth down and call it 7. First down around the 43-yard line of South Umpqua. Nose of the football just touching midfield on the Ontario side. They're lining up to go for it. Turner to Mejia's right. Shotgun throws, caught. Palomo, boy, he might have the first down. He's thrown down by Avery, but they're going to give him forward progress, and Eric Johnson rolls the dice, and it pays off for the Tigers. First down, Ontario at the 42-yard line, and the Tigers will move the chains, and they will keep the football. 6:31 to go, opening quarter. Mejia talking with his teammate Josh Pereira, who will line up in the right slot. The single set back Turner. Mejia goes up under center. In motion comes Pereira. Mejia will hand the ball Turner. A little bit of a hole in the right side. He's taken down. About 5 black jerseys there. Jordan McDevitt getting off the bottom of the pile. Jordan, 6'1", 255, a senior. Gain of a couple brings up second down. Call it 8. Ball just inside the 40-yard line of South Umpqua. Clock moving halfway through this opening quarter. 5:50 and counting. South Umpqua 6, Ontario nothing. Kyler Merritt, a 53-yard touchdown scamper. The extra point was wide to the left, and SU with the early lead, but Ontario on the move. Coming in motion, that is Collier Williams. They'll fake the handoff to him, give it to Turner. Stood up at the line and just driven back. Jerry Atherton, first man there. 6'3", 265, a senior, with about 4 teammates helping out, but give Jerry the kudos on that one. He got there first. So 3rd down and 9, ball back at the 40. First down around the 30, well, we'll call it the 31-yard line. Probably 2 down territory. Looking to throws Mejia. Charging in is Thompson, lobbing it downfield, and it's caught at the 20, the 10. That is Dixon, and he's taken down at about the 2-yard line. Mejia just threw it up for grabs. The defensive back was just waiting. He was about 2 yards in front of the intended target, and he thought he had an interception. He reached up for it and went over the outstretched arms and right into the breadbasket of Collier Williams, and he just turned and got it inside the 5. They're going to place it at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. So Ontario doing it through the air early. Full house backfield now. Mejia up under center. They will hand it to Turner, left side, hit and dropped. What a play. As that's going to be Buchanan, Thomas Buchanan, the linebacker. He's a hard hitter, and he just stood Turner up, just split the blockers, and just knocked down the back for a loss of 1. 2nd and goal from the 3. They bring in that big package, that full house package, which includes number 50, Jose Reyes, 6'1", 205. He's still in there. Mejia, along with Pereira, and then Turner behind them. Full house backfield. They'll try it again, and he slips down a little bit of a hole, but Pereira just slipped. It just fell into the waiting arms of Tanner Pence, 6'1", 180-pound senior. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. They're going to say his knee went down about the 3, so they're not even going to give him a gain of anything. So no gain on 2nd down, so it's 3rd down and goal from the 3. Obvious 4-down territory, so the Tigers, 2 plays to try to get it into the end zone. 2 receivers, split to the near side, Dixon and Williams. Williams, the one who set it up with that catch and run, looking to throw, near side, lobbing it up, and it is in and out of the hands of Turner coming out of the backfield. He had him right about the goal line, but just overshot it a bit. Turner almost made a great catch. Gross on the coverage, but it just slipped out of the hands of Turner, incomplete. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and goal from the 3-yard line. Coming in with the play is number 52, Keith Tillery. Checking out of the game is Collier Williams. Looks like the bigger package is coming in. They're going to have the full house backfield again. Here we go. Pereira, Reyes, and Turner behind Mejia. 4th down and goal. They'll give it to the big guy, and he's not going to make it. They gave it to the upback, which was Reyes, and 4 black jerseys on the stop, and Ontario had it 1st and goal at the 2, and they can't get it in. Huge defensive stop for the South Umpqua Lancers. So SU will have it 1st down and 10 from about the 2-yard line. Johnson in the end zone from the shotgun, gives it to Merritt, and he's going to be stood up, maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2. They'll put it at about the 4. You've never been here in Tri-City, the football stadium, there's a press box on top of the covered grandstands. Then there's, they call it the bunker, which is where I'm at. Well, I'm not quite as high up, so it's a little bit hard to see exactly where the football is at down to my right. It looks like it was about the 3, so we'll call it 2nd and 9 from the 4. Johnson will throw out of his own end zone to Rigsby, caught at the 10. Tries to get it upfield, breaks a tackle. 1st down across the 15 and dives to the 21. So 1st down at 10 for South Umpqua. Want to say hello to Shelly Cresson. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. She says, "Go Tigers." Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast, Shelly, as right now it's South Umpqua. The bad guys, in your case, are ahead by 6 and they've got the football, but a big stop there as they hand it to Merritt, and shooting through was Josh Pereira, and that's a loss of a couple of yards, brings up 2nd down and long for the Lancers. Shelley says she hopes both teams stay healthy and have a good game. Thank you, Shelley. Appreciate it. Great to have you along as the Ontario Tigers right now trying to stop SU. It's 2nd down and a long 12. They're going to hand it to Rigsby. Turns it upfield, got some room, breaks a tackle across the 30, and finally tripped up by Pereira and Collier Williams. But he's going to have enough for a 1st down. They'll put the ball at the 33. I'll tell you, when Coach Stebbins finds something that works, he sticks with it. And right now the running game is working. And he'll just keep pounding it most likely. Johnson from the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. Rigsby will come in motion. Fake it to Rigsby, spinning and looking to the right side. Eric Johnson throwing across the middle. Kelly caught it, 1st down across the 45 and dropped by Pereira at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains again. And as I said, they'll keep it on the ground, and of course they don't. Steve Stebbins put it in the air. Alex Kelly with the reception. He's only a junior, 6'3", 175-pounder. Reed split wide to the near side. Ball on the far hash mark. Kelly now lined up to Johnson's left. Merritt will get the handoff. Hit by Pereira and dropped as Kelly was blocking Pereira the whole time. But Pereira had Kelly on one side, and he had his left arm on the running back, and he was able to fight off the block of Kelly and make another tackle for a loss, his 2nd on this possession. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and long again. Ball placed back at around the 44-yard line. 1st down at the 44 of Ontario. 2nd and 12. Johnson has Merritt behind him. 2 receivers to the near side looking to throw. Looking for Reed, and he tried a little timing pattern to the near sideline, and Reed just slips trying to get to that football. It was a little bit wide anyway and low. Incomplete. Good coverage out there from number 15, Nick Palomo. 32.5 seconds to go. Fast-moving opening quarter, 6-0 South Umpqua. Ontario had it first and goal at the 2. They could not get it in. They turn it over on downs, and the Lancers have it right now, 3rd down and 12. Kelly lined up to Johnson's left, or to his right. Merritt behind him, Reed to the near side, Rigsby to the right side. Kelly, a little sidestep in front of Johnson. There's problems. Running is Johnson. He's got some opening across midfield. 45, first down and thrown down. I believe that is number 80, Ben Dixon, but there is mud covering that 8 as those white jerseys aren't quite as clean and crisp anymore as it is muddy on the field. That was a broken play. Johnson just spun and turned to his left and saw an opening and turned on the Jets and got around the corner. He got a block from his wide receiver, Josh Reed, and he got the first down at the 43-yard line. And they're going to try to get one more play off. 13 seconds and counting. Johnson, receiver to each side, Merritt behind him. They will hand it to Merritt. Got a little bit of room, breaks a tackle, stutter step left side, and he's going to be pulled down. Nice pursuit by number 18, or 16, Ben Turner, and that's the final play of this opening quarter. It'll be about a 2nd down and 3 when we come back. We played one quarter from Tri-City, SU 6, Ontario nothing. You're listening to Lancers football on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
When I hear the word bistro, I flash back to Europe and immediately smell the alluring aroma of deep, rich coffee, followed by fresh baked pastries, the hearty soups. But you don't have to have a European flashback for a true bistro experience. Just swing into SoCo Coffee. They have the same handmade croissants, bagels, big fat cinnamon rolls, and the breakfast sandwiches, the soups, the salads, all homemade and all backed up with organic fair trade coffees. For the European experience, eat and hang out by the fire. Or if you're in an all-American hurry, just hit the drive-thru at SoCo Coffee in Myrtle Creek on Main next to Advanced Eye Care.
South Umpqua High School Athletics is brought to you by Dell's Building Supply, the South Umpqua Booster Club, D.R. Johnson Lumber Company, SoCo Coffee, Attorney at Law Christopher Peterman, Swanson Group, Fry's Auto Body, Express Employment Professionals, Advanced Eye Care, and the Myrtle Creek Fire Department. You're listening to South Umpqua Athletics on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
Welcome back to South Umpqua High School. Brent Newton, as we're getting ready to go here in this second quarter. South Umpqua on the move. They lead it 6-0. 2 receivers to Johnson's left. 2nd down and 3. Eric will hand it to Merritt right side. Got some room. Scoots through. First down. Breaks a tackle across the 30 down to the 26. And it's first down South Umpqua on the stop. Number 52. That is Keith Hillary. 5'7", 203-pound junior for the Tigers. And the Lancers doing it on the ground. Ontario was able to move the football. They just bogged down at their own 2-yard line. They had a 1st and goal. They couldn't get it in. They turned it over on downs, and the Lancers have kept it ever since. They've got it here. 1st down and 10 at the 26-yard line. In motion comes Alex Kelly. Rigsby to the near side. Reed to the left. Now Reed will come to the near side. The snap, they will hand it to Josh. Can he turn the corner? He's going to cut it inside. He's going to be stood up in a little rugby scrum and thrown back. Number 50, Jose Reyes, the first guy there. Also getting off the bottom of the pile is big Sean Hart, 6'5", 305, a sophomore. 11:26 to go here in the first half. 6-0 South Umpqua, Class 4A play-in game. The winner heads to next week's OSA State playoffs. The loser of their season will come to an end here this afternoon in Douglas County. I'm Brent Newton, bringing you this exciting football game. Good ball game so far. We got a penalty flag. I finally see it. Now the officials will discuss it. It's going to be illegal procedure against the Lancers, so wipe the play away. And it's going to bring up first down and 15. Like I said, the play, it was first down and 10, and then the illegal procedure. So it's first and 15. So they got the first down, and then as I was rambling on, first and 15 now for SU. They'll hand it to Merritt. He'll go right, now left, cuts it back. Boy, he can move in the mud. He's getting comfortable with it across the 30, down to the 26, around the original line of scrimmage, and it brings up second and 10. So give 5 yards to Kyler Merritt. He has the only score of the game so far, a 53-yard touchdown run. The extra point by Bueller was wide to the left. 6-0 South Umpqua. Clock continuing to move. Just under 11 minutes to go here. Johnson from the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. That's Cameron Everett and Sean Rigsby. Looking to throw. Will throw left, and it is incomplete. 2 receivers were in the pattern there. It was a little confusion, I think. Both Reed and Alex Kelly were there. He tried to find Reed. Kelly just kind of moved out of the way and let the ball go by him. And Reed could not get to it. That's the second timing pattern that hasn't quite been timed correctly between Johnson and Reed. Similar result, just kind of thrown wide and low. And it brings up third down and 10 now. Trips right, 3 receivers. Kelly, Everett, and Rigsby to the near side. Reed split to the left side. Kelly comes in motion, looking to throw. They'll set up a screen to Rigsby. Caught it. Does he have a block? No, and he's going to be dropped. First man there again, Pereira, and finishing him up is Jose Reyes. He's a tough kid. And it's going to bring up fourth down, maybe a gain of 1. With that mark, no, just the original line of scrimmage, so no gain. Fourth down and 10. SU will go for it, ball in the near hash mark. First down at the 16-yard line. Lancers go without a huddle. They're all staring over to the near sideline. Coach Steve Stebbins running through the plays. Reed will be split wide to the left side. 2 receivers to the near side, Everett and Rigsby. And now Coach Stebbins wants a timeout. We'll take it too. 10:49 to go. 6-0 Lancers here in the first half.
For over 25 years, Clint Newell Auto Group has worked to earn a name that means more than just another great deal. It's important to us that our name means the best in service, maintenance and repair, and customer satisfaction. We are also proud to be part of this great community by sponsoring and helping many of the events we all know and enjoy. It's our way of saying thanks to all of you who helped Clint Newell Auto Group become Douglas County's #1 dealer. Clint Newell Auto Group, where our name means more.
Newton here at Frosty Lowry Field, Kent Weigel Stadium in Tri-City. Class 4A play-in game, 4th down and 10. Lancers trying to continue this drive. They need a first down at the 16. 2 receivers to each side. Johnson from the shotgun takes the snap, no pressure. Looking deep down the middle for Reed. Caught it, first down 5, and he is in. No, they're going to mark it at the 1-yard line. Boy, it looks like they put it on the goal line. He's laid it right on the goal line. That makes no sense. Now the official will grab it and put it back at the 1. Huge first down, 25 yards down to the 1-yard line. I guess his knee went down. First and goal. The Lancers quickly up to the line. Reed to the left, Rigsby to the right. Johnson calls out the signals. Merritt will get the handoff up the middle, gets hit, dives, and it's in. Touchdown, Kyler Merritt. out into it now. SU will go for two. Johnson has double tight ends with Gray and Thompson. Merritt the single setback. Gray comes in motion. They'll give it Merritt right side. Can he get through? Squirts through a little bit of a hole, but he stood up and driven back. Josh Pereira and a couple of teammates got him low, and Merritt was still moving forward until Pereira stopped him in his tracks and drove him back. So the 2-point attempt fails. 9:25 to go first half. South Umpqua stretches its lead 12-0.
That coffee's good. It's so creamy.
It's this new fat-free half and half from Umpqua Dairy.
Fat-free half and half? How's that even possible?
I don't know. Magic cows? It says on the carton, Umpqua Dairy's new fat-free half and half is made from real milk and is 100% oil-free, so magic cows.
Wonder what magic cows look like.
Evidently fairly skinny.
Well, that would explain the fat-free. Think I'll have another cup and extra half and half.
Umpqua Dairy's new fat-free half and half. It's made using local RBST-free magic cows. And it's not just for coffee. It's a great cream substitute in your favorite recipes. Look for it in your grocer's dairy case today.
Just like the team that lines up and runs the ball up the middle, ShopSmart doesn't rely on fancy gimmicks or trick plays. All you'll find at your neighborhood ShopSmart are direct deals for the best prices on the products you need most. Need a first down on 3rd and 1? Pull back up the middle. Need prices on groceries that won't break the family bank? Head to ShopSmart. Proud to support today's local football. ShopSmart, where savings are in the bag.
Brent Newton here at Kent Weigel Stadium, Frosty Lowry Field in Tri-City. South Umpqua 12 and Ontario nothing. 9:25 to go first half. The winner moves on to next week's state playoffs. The loser of their season comes to an end this afternoon. The sun has kind of disappeared here. It's getting a little colder, but no rain yet, which is good because the field is plenty muddy enough. So the Lancers will tee it up at the 40. Bueller gets his leg into it. Hits at the 15. Takes a little roll to the sideline. It's going to stop at the, well, did it go out of bounds? The tip of the football might have gone out of bounds. Boy, that was lucky. Or did the player go out of bounds? I'm a little confused. Did the flag come out? I guess maybe it did. As the ball just kind of hit and just went towards the sideline, but then it just stopped right at the sideline, but I guess it did go out of bounds. Well, that was close. Because had the return man had to pick that one up, he wouldn't have gone very far as the Lancers were converging on him. But it did go out of bounds, so it's a penalty flag, which means Ontario gets very good starting position out at the 35-yard line, first down and 10. They moved the football on the first possession. They had a big fourth down and about 7, and they picked it up near midfield. They just bogged down inside the 5-yard line, and SU took it and drove down, capping it off with a 1-yard run from Kyler Merritt, his second touchdown of the game. 12-0 SU, a short gain there by Pereira across the 35 to the 36. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for Ontario. They were able to move the football mainly through the air on that first drive. 2nd down and 9. The freshman Mejia will check out the SU defense. Now go up under center. Backs in the I formation. Fake handoff. Rolls to his right. Got pressure. He's in trouble. He's going down. First man there was number 9. That is Nathan Thompson, 6'1", 180-pound junior. Joining him in the backfield was Tanner Pence, the senior defensive end, but Thompson got there first, and the sack all the way back to the 27-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and whole bunch. 3rd down and 18. Steve Stebbins got that playlist. Got it strapped to like his belt, and then it just hangs down by his knee. All those offensive play calls. He's got his arms crossed now, turning it over to his defensive coordinator, Brian Mills. It's a screen pass near side. It's caught and thrown down after short gain. Jerry Atherton, great pursuit by the big guy. He got out there and threw down Nick Palomo after a short gain to the 30, and it's 4th down, and Ontario's got a punt now. They'll give him forward progress to the 31. It's 4th down and 14. So they will have to punt the football back to do the punting. I think it's the guy who just got thrown down. He's limping a bit. That is Nick Palomo. Shaking up a bit. He's trying to shake it off. He's standing back at the 19-yard line. Little lob snap. It's going to be kicked deep, taken at the 35 by Rigsby. Waited for some blockers. 40, tiptoes 45, goes left, 50. There he goes, 45, still going far sideline. 35, cuts it back inside to the 30, and he's finally stood up and thrown down by about 6 white jerseys. Great return, Sean Rigsby. I want to say hi to Mike Rudy, my old broadcast partner who did color commentary for the last 2 years, but Mike taking a year off. He also did our baseball broadcast for South Umpqua, so hello to Mike Rudy. Good friend of mine. Always nice to have him listening. Wish you were here too, Mike. I'm alone here in the bunker. 7 minutes exactly to go here in the first half. SU trying to add on to a 12-0 lead. Great starting position. It's going to be a little bit of an option, I guess. And Johnson finally just takes it himself to the 20. Well, he got a couple of yards out of it. Starting position, I guess, was about the 28, so he gets to about the 25. Gain of 3. Not sure that was really, don't see the option a whole lot, but I guess it was. As he and Merritt, they were a little bit far apart, and he had the football out there for Kyler, but neither one really knew what to do with it. And finally, just Eric pulled it back in and just moved it a couple of yards forward and stretched the football out for a gain of 3. Kyler gets the handoff, and he's going to get through a little bit of a hole on that right side following the big boys on the right side of that line, Mason Ronan and Jordan McDevitt. Short gain to about the 23-yard line. Oh. So 3rd down and about 7. 3rd and 6, I should say. First down around the 17.5-yard line. So 3rd down and 6, definite 2-down territory for the Lancers. Kelly and Reed split to the left side. They're going to hand it Merritt right side. Got some room. First down. There he goes. He's going to score. 10-5. Touchdown. South Umpqua. SU will try for 2 again. Receiver to each side. Johnson from the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Looking for Rigsby. He's open. He throws to the short man, Kelly. He was open too. And it works. Johnson to Kelly. 2-point conversion. 5:37 to go. 20-0. Lancers.
Did you know Dutch Bros Coffee roasts all of their own coffee fresh every day? We have individual relationships with the farmers that harvest our coffee to ensure that there's no compromise in any step of the process. From the farmer to the cup, we guarantee satisfaction. It says so at the bottom of every cup. Drive through one of our convenient locations today and put our world-renowned speed, award-winning service, and unprecedented quality to the test. All of our locations are locally owned and operated to strengthen community involvement. Visit www.dutchbros.com today.
Dell's Building Supply has been an active member of the Myrtle Creek Tri-City community for more than 50 years. Dell's is also proud to sponsor its local students and a variety of school programs, including South Umpqua High School athletics. Owner Jeff Johnson and his staff wish all Lancer teams success this season. Dell's Building Supply, 102 South Old Pacific Highway in Myrtle Creek. Go Lancers!
Brent Newton here at Kent Weigel Stadium, Frosty Lowry Field here in Tri-City. 20-0 South Umpqua. The Kyler Merritt show here in the first half. 3 touchdown runs, unofficially 53, 1 and 23 yards. The 2-point conversion from Johnson to Alex Kelly. It's 20-0. 5:37 to go. Bueller hits it. Line drive, kicks it to the near side. It's going to stop about the 12, picked up there. And it's Turner just tiptoeing the near sideline, gets to the 19, maybe the 20. And it's first down at 10, South Umpqua. Or excuse me, Ontario. South Umpqua will send the defense back out. Actually, it's turned out to be a pretty good crowd. I guess it was a late arriving crowd here in Tri-City, as there's some room way down to my left, but the covered grandstand is virtually filled up. Pretty good turnout from the student section as well, down to my right. They sit near the pep band. So Ontario needs to get some points. Mejia has trips right, 3 receivers to the far side. In motion comes Pereira, the single setback. Turner fakes the handoff, got pressure. Mejia rolling out, looking. He will just dump it off. Caught. 25, first down 30, and ball comes loose, and the Lancers pick it up. Kevin Avery falls on the loose football, so a positive turns into a negative as the complete pass to Noah Navarrete, freshman. The tight end, just a little dump pass. He caught it, had some room, got the first down, but he got popped, and the ball just came out, and the Lancers have it and looking to blow this one open. Eric Johnson will trot onto the field. It's first down and 10 at the 36-yard line, and the Lancers already up 20-0. See if they go after the big play right here. 4 receivers, Kelly and Reed to the left side. Everett, the big tight end, split out to the near side with Rigsby. Sean will come in motion. Johnson will fake the handoff, spins, rolls to the near side, looking for Everett. Now it goes across the middle for Kelly, and it's in and out of his hands, incomplete. Very good coverage, though, from Nick Palomo, and it's going to bring up a second down and 10. Want to thank all of our sponsors. Always like to mention the new sponsors this year. Attorney at law Christopher Peterman. Thank you so much to Chris and all his support of SU Athletics. Also to Fry's Auto Body in Riddle. And also the Myrtle Creek Fire Department. Mike Lemming and company, thank you so much. Chief Everett, appreciate all your support of SU Athletics. Try to get into the postseason for the first time in a long time. In motion, Rigsby. They will fake it to him, give it to Merritt, and he tiptoes around, finally just shoots through a small gap and lunges forward. A gain of a couple on the stop again. He is number 4. He's a busy man. Josh Pereira getting help there as well from Tillery and also from number 34, Noah Navarrete. Clock continuing to move, 4:45 and counting. 20-0 South Umpqua. Lancers just recovered a fumble trying to add to the lead. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Single setback is Kyler Merritt. Spreading them out here. Johnson looking to throw, looking deep, doesn't have anybody. Now penalty flag comes in, rolls to the near side, lets it go, and it's in and out of, or it's out of bounds, I should say. Looking for Rigsby. Great coverage out there by number 81, Collier Williams. But a penalty flag, probably a hold. Yep, it's going to be against South Umpqua. I haven't seen the call yet, but the referee heading over to the defensive captain, Jose Reyes, and it's going to be against South Umpqua. They'll most likely march him back. It's third down and about 7, so this would make it it's either 4th and 7 or 2nd Excuse me, 3rd and 7 or 2nd and 17. They'll probably take it. Is that Claire Johnson? Hi, Claire. How are you? SU's booster supporter. Claire. We've had some fun. We should do it again. Yes, we should. We'll talk SU sports with Miss Lemming. And so they will not, excuse me, it is going to be 4th and 7. My apologies. They declined the penalty. SU will go for it. Johnson takes the snap, going to throw long for Reed, and he overshot him. Good coverage from Palomo down around the 10-yard line. So they declined the penalty, so instead of 3rd and 17, it was 4th and 7, and Eric Johnson, the head coach for the Tigers, makes the right decision there. His defense stiffens, so the turnover does not come back to haunt Ontario. They'll get the football over on downs, and really pretty good field position. They'll have it 1st down and 10 at the 33-yard line. Right in probably the muddiest portion of the field right now, between about the 20 and the 40, right where the football is right now. Looking to throw. That's the freshman Mejia. Fires it far side. It's caught at the 40. Gets the 1st down, just dragging a defender. It finally gets pushed out of bounds by Cody Gray. Has 2 Lancers hanging on for dear life. That was Tristan Gross, and I think Matt Kennedy was out there as well. But enough for the 1st down. Clock will stop with 4:14 to go. 20-0 South Umpqua. 1st down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Tigers 53 yards away from the end zone. Mejia looking to throw again. Got a little pressure across the middle. Throws and it's knocked down. Boy, there's a late flag. There was some contact there. Now a second flag comes in. I think the officials had a little trouble getting the yellow flag out of their pockets because there was some contact just before the football got there. And so that's going to be defensive pass interference. And Ontario is in SU territory, and that's going to be a big penalty as they will march the football inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Ontario. 4:07 to go first half. South Umpqua 20, Tigers nothing. All 3 scores coming from tailback Kyler Merritt, the longest 53 yards. The last one a 23-yard touchdown. But Ontario on the move, looking to throw. Mejia near side, throws, caught, breaks a tackle, and slipped down as good coverage after Matt Kennedy tripped him up, and then finishing the job was number 56, Tanner Pence. Short gain from Ben Dixon, 6'1", 170-pound senior wideout. Got some good height on the receivers. Williams, tall, lanky kid at 6 feet. There's only 150 pounds, but Dixon, 6'1", 170. Big target. Ball on the short side of the field. Both the men I just mentioned, Williams and Dixon to the near side. Joining there will be Pereira. Trips left. Now in motion is Williams. Mejia will throw. Got some pressure. He's got a lot of pressure back near midfield. Breaks one tackle. Still going, and he's going to be taken down from behind. 5 black jerseys were just chasing Mejia, and finally Thomas Buchanan caught him from behind. And he wasn't nice about it. Throwing him down to the turf hard, just jumped on his back. And Mejia losing yardage all the way back to the 47-yard line. It's 3rd down and a whole lot of yardage. First down around the 28, so call it 3rd and 19. Clock moving now, 2:50 and counting, and now whistles. I think Eric Johnson will call a timeout. We'll take it as well. 2:46 to go, 20-0 SU.
Hear what one of Avista's customers has to say about energy efficiency.
I'm John, and my wife Roberta and I bought this house about 10 years ago. This is an older home, and we decided to work with it to increase efficiency when we could. We've changed some appliances and worked with our utility company to get some rebates. I think we believe firmly that enough people in town making small choices adds up to a big collective impact.
Join the effort and start saving today. Download rebate forms at everylittlebit.com.
Brett Newton here at Kent Weigel Stadium, Frosty Lowry Field. Kind of tough to say that. For 6 years I've been saying Frosty Lowry Field, and then 2 weeks ago they dedicated the stadium to former South Umpqua head coach Kent Weigel. He went on to more fame, I should say, statewide fame at Marshfield High School, as the Pirates dominated one of the elite programs for a long time in the 90s, early 2000s. There's a screen pass in and out of the hands as everyone trying to find the football as if it were a fumble, but it was incomplete. Looking for the screen to Pereira, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 18 now for the Tigers. They might go for it in this. They went for it in their own field territory in the first half and made it on a 4th and 7. Right now they have it 4th and 18 back at the 47-yard line. They are in SU territory. So 2 weeks ago, the stadium now called Kent Weigel Stadium, Frosty Lowry Field, kind of like Autzen Stadium and Rich Brooks Field. Well, another timeout. I didn't see who called it. I think it was Ontario who called their second timeout with 2:39 to go here in the first half. 20-0 South Umpqua. They led it 6-0 on a 53-yard touchdown run by Kyler Merritt. That was the only score of the first quarter. And then a pair of Kyler Merritt touchdowns in the second period, 53 yards and 1 yard. Boy, I'm all confused. The first one was 53 yards, making it 6-0. Then a 1 yard touchdown scamper. The last one was from 23 yards. There we go. 20-0 South Umpqua. 2:39 to go, and Ontario has it 4th down and 18. First down around the 28-yard line. Right now the ball at the SU 46. They will go for it. Try to keep this drive alive and get some points on the board. So 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Mejia from the shotgun, looking to throw deep down the middle, lets it go, and it's for Pereira in and complete. Nice job as the free safety coming over to knock that one down was Eric Kramer. The Pereira had a defensive back on each side of him, and then Kramer was playing deep. He saw where the football was coming. He came up, went up and knocked the football down, but he came right into his own teammate, Cody Gray, and they both went down hard. And Gray was the one on the turf first. He got up and has walked off the field, and now Kramer, who was standing initially, he is now on his back. I think he's going to be okay. Assistant coach Bob Fiesel is out there. And he is going to get up under his own power. Mike Johnson, the other assistant, out there as well. Well, he will come off the field shaken up, but looks like he'll be okay. And SU will get the football in very good starting position at the 46-yard line. First down and 10. Chance to get some more points. 2:33 to go. I believe they've got all 3 timeouts remaining. I believe they used 1, if I recall, in the first half so far. So they've got 2. But plenty of time 2:33 to go here. Ontario down by 20. They played well. They had the ball first and goal at the 2-yard line. They could not get it in. They turned it over on downs. The Lancers went down to score to make it 12-0, and they've added another score since then. So Johnson will hand the ball to Merritt. Right side, nice little move. Gets 5, gets 7, and he's knocked back. Turner got him from below, and then Antonio Marinis. Sorry about that, Antonio. Maybe it's Marines, I don't know. We'll go with Marinis. Put the shoulder down, and Merritt is all right, but he got hit hard. Second down, they'll give it to Merritt. He'll go left side, breaks a tackle, first down, and he's finally popped down, or dragged down by Palomo. As looked like that was going to be a gain of about 1. Instead, he got 5 or 6. First down and 10. They'll place it right at the 40-yard line. First down and 10, South Umpqua. Clock stopped momentarily. The referee now will wind the clock. 1:50 and counting. Reed split to the left side. Sean Rigsby to the near side. Double tight end with Kelly and Everett. From the shotgun, Eric Johnson. He'll hand it to Merritt again, left side, and he gets through a little bit of a hole following Tyler Vay and Trevor Duffy on the left side. Gain of about 4 to the 36-yard line. Second down and 6. Clock continuing to move. 1:15 and counting. Receiver to each side. Johnson calls out the signal, so hand it to Merritt. Go right side, stood up, breaks one tackle, and then hit and knocked back. Antonio again on this. Marinis, I can tell the public address announcer, having trouble pronouncing Antonio's last name as well. Under 1 to go here, third down and 5. Johnson trips right, will look to throw, will go to the short side, and he gives it, or finds his receiver Reed. He caught it, and he's got the first down. Finally, that timing pattern works. He actually went to the wide side of the field. Ball was in the near hash mark with the 3 receivers, and then he went to the receiver, had single coverage out there, and he got the first down. Now they're going to work a little quicker as they'll wind the clock near 40 seconds. First and 10 for South Umpqua. Johnson looking to throw. Plenty of time going deep. Right side for Rigsby at the goal line, and it is intercepted by number 81, Collier Williams. Great coverage by the senior. He was stride for stride with Rigsby, the intended target. And he picks off the pass, and that stops the drive with 32.8 seconds to go here in the first half. And Ontario might be better just to go to a knee and go into the halftime break down 20-0. They've got only one timeout remaining. Since the interception occurred in the end zone, it will be first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Mejia will bring the offense up. Boy, Sean Hart, that's a Division I body. He's a huge kid. Impressive sight. 6'5", 305, only a sophomore. They'll hand the ball to Palomo, and he's going to be hit. Stood up, and now a rugby scrum. Ball pops loose. It lands back at about the 5-yard line, but his forward progress was stopped. Tanner Pence, the first guy to get there for South Umpqua. The clock will continue to run, and that should be the end of this first half as we are under 10 seconds to go. And Ontario will just let the clock wind down 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that is the end of the first half with the score, South Umpqua 20 and Ontario 0, 3 Kyler Merritt touchdowns. And the Lancers have the lead heading into the break. We'll take an extended timeout and come back with the halftime show here on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
When it's time to huddle up the team for a family meal, make sure your game plan includes a trip to Ray's Food Place. Your home team needs a hometown store, and that's how Ray's got started in 1956. A good home team needs the perfect combination of offense, defense, and special teams. And Ray's Food Place scores best with great pricing, quality products, and friendly service. Ray's is proud to sponsor today's local football action. Ray's Food Place. Family owned, family values since 1956.
To recognize the achievements of every student. That's the mission of the South Umpqua High School Booster Club. Each year, the boosters bring awareness to the community about student achievements. Get involved. Visit a Booster Club meeting on the second Monday of the month at the district office starting at 6:30 in the evening. South Umpqua High hosts 13 sporting activities from the fall through spring sessions. Contact Lisa Lemming at 580-8405. Support your community. Support South Umpqua Booster Club.
Got questions about your credit? Not sure what you'd qualify for? That's why Roseburg Community Cars is the place to go. With all kinds of financing options and a full selection of high-quality pre-owned vehicles, you can qualify for a newer pre-owned car today. And with new inventory coming in every day, you can find your ideal car at an ideal price. Get your credit approval fast online at roseburgcommunitycars.com or go see them on Northeast Stevens. Roseburg Community Cars, the place to go when others say no.
Are your eyes good enough to tell apples from oranges? Then you should be able to see the value of taking your eyes to Advanced Eye Care in Myrtle Creek. A common misconception is that you can go to a department store or box store, take care of all your vision needs, and save money. In most cases, that store can't address the same medical issues as doctors Goodwin and Kelly can. You see, Advanced Eye Care utilizes the latest technological innovations and diagnostic equipment. While checking your vision, they may detect yet undiagnosed problems like high blood pressure, diabetes, even a brain tumor. Advanced Eye Care also has eyewear for every budget, from very affordable package plans to premium lenses and designer frames. They even have 0% financing for 6 to 12 months depending on your budget. Remember, these are your eyes we're talking about. Do you really want a department store or box store working on them? Apples and oranges. Don't lose sight of what's best for you and your family. Get superb value and professional patient care at Advanced Eye Care, offering a lifetime commitment to your vision health in Myrtle Creek on Main next to SoCo Coffee.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Oregon's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Oregon School Activities Association and the Oregon Athletic Directors Association.
South Umpqua High School Athletics is brought to you by Dell's Building Supply, the South Umpqua Booster Club, D.R. Johnson Lumber Company, SoCo Coffee, Attorney at Law Christopher Peterman, Swanson Group, Fry's Auto Body, Express Employment Professionals, Advanced Eye Care, and the Myrtle Creek Fire Department. You're listening to South Umpqua Athletics on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
And welcome back to South Umpqua High School. Brent Newton, and we are at halftime of this Class 4A play-in game. And the home team right now on top, 20-0 over the visitors from Ontario. Good football game. It's actually a fairly close football game. Ontario had a chance to score to tie it up and possibly take the lead. First down and goal at the 2-yard line. But in 4 plays, 3 running plays and 1 incomplete pass, they just were not able to get it in. And the Lancers would take the football. They would drive down the field. They would finish out the first quarter and then complete that drive in the second period, capped off by the 1-yard touchdown run from Kyler Merritt. They went at 12-0. They added another Merritt run, and it's 20-0 right now here at halftime. The Tigers will get the football first, though, in the second half. It was 6-0 SU after the opening quarter. They added 14 points in the second to take that 20-0 lead into the locker room. Kyler Merritt got the scoring started, a 53-yard touchdown scamper. The extra point from Josh Bueller was wide to the right, and it was 6-0. That was the only touchdown in the opening quarter. The Lancers would get another score from Merritt, a 1-yard touchdown run. The 2-point attempt failed, and it was 12-0. And then Kyler Merritt went 23 yards to make it 18-0. The 2-point conversion was good, and Eric Johnson passed to Alex Kelly, making it 20-0. The Tigers marched into SU territory, but were unable to get into the end zone. The Lancers had a couple of chances. They recovered a fumble, but that drive bogged down around the 30-yard line. And then just before the half ended, the Lancers had it around the 35, and they went for the home run ball, looking for Sean Rigsby, but the pass was intercepted by the Ontario Tigers, Collier Williams, and then the Tigers just ran out the clock in the first half. It is a 20-0 game as the Lancers with the lead. Fans, if you want to listen to this game, you can starting tomorrow. Well, or probably even late tonight, we're going to rerun the game just on a loop. So if you wanted to listen to the ball game, or if the kids wanted to listen tomorrow, they can. We'll just run the game and just click the link and listen to the broadcast. It'll just loop all day tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get that starting tonight, so you can listen to that in its entirety whenever you wanted to. You can also listen to SU fans. You can also listen to some of the other broadcasts. Just click the broadcast archive, and you can pick the game you want to listen to. But we will have this game on the website either late tonight, but of course by early tomorrow. The replay of the Ontario South Umpqua game. It's not done yet, though. We're just at halftime. It's 20-0 South Umpqua with the lead. North Bend, the Far West League champion, they got a bye, or they automatically got into the postseason, so they didn't have to play this week in the play-in round. So North Bend is in. Yesterday, 2 Far West League teams matched up in the play-in round, and it was Marshfield hosting Siuslaw, and it was Siuslaw, the number 4 seed, defeating the number 2 seed, the Pirates. So the Vikings win it 14-0. So Siuslaw is into the postseason. So there are 2 Far West League teams in. South Umpqua, if they can hold on to this one, they can be the 3rd Far West League team. So 3 Far West League teams out of 16 playoff teams possible. But the Lancers still have their work cut out for them. They've got to play another 24 minutes and hold off this young and talented Ontario Tigers team. It's getting colder as the sun was out when the game started. A beautiful fall day. In fact, I see an umbrella across the field. There's 2 sets of small bleachers. They're uncovered. They sit behind the Ontario bench. There's a track that surrounds the field here at Frosty Lowry. There's probably about 15 Tiger fans over there, and I can see the umbrellas coming out, and the rain is now starting to come down here at Frosty Lowry Field, Kent Weigel Stadium, so the weather conditions getting worse. The field is already muddy, and it's not going to get any better in that second half. So far, just a couple of turnovers, a fumble by Ontario, recovered by the Lancers, and then the interception late in the first half as Collier Williams picking off an Eric Johnson pass late in the first half. So just 2 turnovers so far, but we could see a slippery football in the second half as the sun has disappeared, clouds everywhere, and the rain is coming down. My recommendation to the Ontario fans, come over to this side and sit down to my left There's a visiting section for the visitors under the covered grandstands. Looks like they're all going to stick it out over there behind the Tiger bench. We're going to take another timeout as the halftime continues here from Tri-City at South Umpqua 20, Ontario nothing. You're listening to Lancers football on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
Dell's Building Supply has been an active member of the Myrtle Creek Tri-City community for more than 50 years. Dell's is also proud to sponsor its local students and a variety of school programs, including South Umpqua High School athletics. Owner Jeff Johnson and his staff wish all Lancer teams success this season. Dell's Building Supply, 102 South Old Pacific Highway in Myrtle Creek. Go Lancers!
Kids who play sports are healthier than those who don't. They learn discipline, teamwork, and life habits that promote achievement. Kids in sports form strong social skills, develop confidence, enjoy a high standard of mental health, and often become solid building blocks of the community. As the local teams play out this season, they'll learn about a lot more than competing in games. They'll learn life lessons that can be gained nowhere else. That's why Clinton Newell Auto Group supports local youth athletics.
Dell's Building Supply has been an active member of the Myrtle Creek Tri-City community for more than 50 years. Dell's is also proud to sponsor its local students and a variety of school programs, including South Umpqua High School athletics. Owner Jeff Johnson and his staff wish all Lancer teams success this season. Dell's Building Supply, 102 South Old Pacific Highway in Myrtle Creek. Go Lancers!
Northwest Community Credit Union wants to know what you're saving for. Are you saving for your first home or your first security deposit, a road trip to a music festival, or a concert at your local amphitheater? No matter what it is or where you are in life, it's never too early to start saving for whatever may be coming your way. Go to Northwest Community's Facebook page, share your saving stories for a chance to win a $500 12-month CD. NCUA insured, must be 18 years or older to enter. No purchase necessary. Go to nwcu.com or visit their Facebook page for details.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. It's kind of like an elephant is on my chest. I feel like I'm choking. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
I feel like a fish with no water.
Brought to you by the EPA and the Ad Council.
McGruff, the crime dog here. My name is Schwartz. Get a pencil right down in the Fort address. This is Lou McGruff coming activity board.
And oh, me.
The address is
Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
Hey, McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. Tells you what to do about guns and about bullies and drugs and about strangers who want to give you a ride.
Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
And it's full of games and puzzles, too. So for your free copy of my new comic activity book, just write
Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
Not bad.
Can I do it again?
One more time.
Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
You'll be helping me take a bite out of crime.
A public service message from this station, the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Brent Newton here at Tri-City, Kent Weigel Stadium. 20-0, South Umpqua with a halftime advantage over Ontario. The Tigers coming back out onto the field. He put another 3 minutes on the clock to give him a chance to warm up. The Lancers are now walking out of the locker room across the way. They're on the high school grounds. They're now coming down the walkway heading towards the field. They run through the banner down to my right. 20-0 SU. I just checked the USA website. The Lancers have not been to the playoffs since 2002. So it's been a long drought for Lancer fans, and they are just 24 minutes away from getting back into the playoffs for the first time in about 12 years. And they've put themselves in a very good position here. As the Lancers ready to come through the banner as the fight song kicks up. And the crowd's still feeling pretty good as the rain continues to come down here in Tri-City. And here come the Lancers onto the field for the second half. We'll take one more timeout. Before we do, I just wanted to say hello to Kylie Lemming and Cody Peterman. Thanks, guys, for listening. As Kylie, stepsister to quarterback Eric Johnson for the Lancers, and Cody Peterman, the brother of one of our fine sponsors, one of our advertisers, Christopher Peterman. So hello to Cody Peterman and Kylie Lemming, who are listening in College Station, Texas. Great to have you along for the broadcast, cheering on the Lancers, and hopefully we'll have another one for you next week, guys, as the Lancers have a chance to get into the postseason, as I mentioned, for the first time since 2002. That'll do it for the halftime show. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We come back. We'll kick it off in the third quarter here. It's 20-0 South Umpqua in this Class 4A play-in game from Tri-City. You're listening to Lancers football on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
Just like the team that lines up and runs the ball up the middle, ShopSmart doesn't rely on fancy gimmicks or trick plays. All you'll find at your neighborhood ShopSmart are direct deals for the best prices on the products you need most. Need a first down on 3rd and 1? Pull back up the middle. Need prices on groceries that won't break the family bank? Head to ShopSmart. Proud to support today's local football. ShopSmart, where savings are in the bag.
Did you know Dutch Bros Coffee roasts all of their own coffee fresh every day? We have individual relationships with the farmers that harvest our coffee to ensure that there's no compromise in any step of the process. From the farmer to the cup, we guarantee satisfaction. It says so at the bottom of every cup. Drive through one of our convenient locations today and put our world-renowned speed, award-winning service, and unprecedented quality to the test. All of our locations are locally owned and operated to strengthen community involvement. Visit www.dutchbros.com today.
Hey Mom, I have something you should meet. Something or someone? Something. It's my perfect food. It's your what? It's my perfect food. Not only does it taste great, it's packed with protein and calcium. It's my perfect healthy snack. Plus, it's made locally with RBST hormone-free milk, fresh from Oregon Dairy Farms.
Okay, I'll bite. What's the name of your perfect food?
It's my cottage cheese, from Umpqua Dairy, of course.
Umpqua Dairy. Mom, daughter, and quality checked approved since 1931.
You see their trucks along highway construction sites and rolling to jobs throughout the community. Knife River Materials. The name is synonymous with high-quality products and great service. And you can have that solid Knife River experience at your home or office as well. Knife River products and materials are created right here and are rigorously tested before being applied. If you're putting in a pool, sidewalk, or driveway, tell your contractor to use Knife River Materials, because you deserve the best.
Knife River. They've been serving Douglas County for over 50 years.
Welcome back to Frosty Lowry Field, Kent Weigel Stadium here in Tri-City, home of the Lancers. South Umpqua 20, Ontario nothing. The Tigers will get the football first to start this second half. Back deep to receive is Ben Turner, a 6', 180-pound senior. Also back there, I believe that is Nick Palomo. Who is wearing a white mud-covered jersey. Yeah, that's Palomo back there. He wears number 15. Both standing around their own 10-yard line. Josh Bueller will tee it up at the 40-yard line. The Lancers on top, 20-0 behind 3 Kyler Merritt touchdowns. And we are ready to go here in the second half. Rain still coming down lightly, but it's cold, getting colder. The line drive kick taken at the 15, bobbled fumbled up to the 17, picked up by Palomo. 20-25, breaks through a little gap across the 30 and finally taken down. On the stop is number 4, Tucker Pence, a 5'10", 150-pound sophomore. Kyler Merritt also there on the stop for the Lancers. And Ontario has pretty good starting field position out at about the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Ontario. Freshman quarterback bringing out the offense, Mike Mejia. They've been able to move the ball pretty well in the first half. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to put any points on the board yet. Collier Williams split to the right side. Dixon comes to the near side. Single coverage with Avery. Backs now split behind Mejia from the shotgun. Mejia will hand the ball. I believe that is, I don't know who that is. Just jumping over a Lancer defender, and he's taken down at the 35. That is Pereira. Josh Pereira, 5'9", 183-pound senior, saw a lot of action in the first half. He gets the first carry here to start this third quarter. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. First down out at the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Now 2 receivers to the near side. I believe that's Palomo wide to the right. Single setback. Looking to throw Mejia for Palomo. It's knocked down. Good job. And that was Bueller that got through. Josh Bueller. Also the place kicker. He wears number 68. You only see that in high school. Bueller, 6', 200-pound sophomore. Gets through and knocks that pass down. So it brings up 3rd down and 8. The clock will stop. 11-12 to go. Just 48 seconds into this third quarter. 20-0 South Umpqua, Ontario. 3rd down and 8. From the 35-yard line, 1st down out at the 43, split to the near side. That is Dixon. Single coverage with Avery. Boy, he's got some height on Avery. 6'1" against about 5'5". They're going to pitch it, Turner, and Avery works off the block and makes the grab, or makes the tackle on Turner. Boy, a great job by Avery. 5'5", 130, the senior. Got to be careful, though, with that little excitement to the crowd. Kind of that Superman opening my shirt type movement. They don't let a lot of that showmanship go at this level, but he's lucky not to get a penalty flag. They're going to have to punt the football. Rigsby takes it, breaks one tackle, comes to the near sideline, and is pulled down at the 46-yard line. On the stop is number 60, Eric Garcia, 5'6", 180-pound sophomore. So 1st down and 10 for South Umpqua. Ontario unable to move the football in their first possession. 10:25 to go, third quarter. Lancers offense back out. 1st down and 10 from their own 47. Josh Reed and Alex Kelly split to the left side. The single setback again is Kyler Merritt. Johnson from the shotgun checks out the Ontario defense. He will hand the ball to Merritt. Short side, got some room. Bitfield, 45. 1st down, pushed out of bounds. Trying to tiptoe the sidelines, but he got shoved out of bounds by number 24, Antonio Marinas, 5'8", 157-pound junior. So 1st and 10 in Ontario territory at the 42. 1st and 10, same formation, 2 receivers to the left, same play. Merritt's got it, following the block of Caleb Newton. Got it, blocking down the sideline, forget it, 20, 10, touchdown, Tyler Merritt. Caleb Newton, the center, pulled and led the way, got the block, and Merritt followed him perfectly, shot to the outside, and is into the end zone, and the Lancers stretch the lead to 26-0 as the band taking a break here in the third quarter. taking a bit of a lunch break. So Merritt, his 4th touchdown. And the Lancers will go for 2. Full house backfield. Pence to Johnson's left. Thompson to his right. Low snap picked up. Hand it to Merritt. And I think he's going to get it anyway. He will. And he stands up on his own 2 feet. He somehow got through a little gap. And they couldn't get him down. It didn't look pretty when it started, but it worked. And the Lancers continue to pull away here. It's 28-0 SU.
What's better than a touchdown for your favorite team? Getting a great deal on groceries at your neighborhood Ray's Food Place. Ray's Food Place is your home team with fresh produce, the highest quality meats, tasty bakery items, and everything you need to game plan a party, a tailgater, or just a quick weeknight meal. Ray's is proud to sponsor today's local football action because you support us every day. Ray's Food Place. Family owned, family values since 1956.
South Umpqua High School Athletics is brought to you by Dell's Building Supply, the South Umpqua Booster Club, D.R. Johnson Lumber Company, Soco Coffee, Attorney at Law Christopher Peterman, Swanson Group, Fry's Auto Body, Express Employment Professionals, Advanced Eye Care, and the Myrtle Creek Fire Department. You're listening to South Umpqua Athletics on Douglas County SportsOnline.com.
Brent Newton and Tri-City, 28-0 Class 4A play-in game. The Lancers on top. Kyler Merritt, his 4th touchdown, unofficially 42 yards, and then he completes it with a 2-point conversion. The run by Merritt making it 28-0. And Ontario will get the football back. Bueller, low line drive again, fairly deep, taken at the 14-yard line. That's Palomo. Follow his blocks to the near side. 20, and he's taken down at the 22. Great job. Great coverage by number 56, Tanner Pence. And it's going to be Ontario football 1st and 10. I wanted to mention, I got an email from Shelley Crescent. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. She wanted to mention that Ontario was down by 3 touchdowns in a game back on October 17th against LeGrand. They came back to win that game 40-34 in overtime. So Ontario has been in this position before. So they've done it once. They're going to have to do it again. They were down by 3 TDs against LeGrand. They came back to win it by 6. And that was just a few weeks ago. They're going to have to do it here this afternoon, trailing 28-0. Probably have to put the football in the air. They've got 4 receivers, and that's what Mejia will do. Wide receiver screen caught by Dixon, but he's grabbed immediately and shoved back to the original line of scrimmage. He'll get forward progress out to around the 30. Short gain brings up 2nd down. Actually put it down at the 29-yard line, so a gain of about 3. First down around the 37, so call it, just a gain of 2? I don't know. It's tough to tell out there. We'll call it 2nd and a long 7, and that ball's knocked down as both Bueller and Thompson just went up in the air. I think it was Thompson who knocked that down at the line of scrimmage. He's done that all season long. We've seen it a couple times in this game. Gray's got a hand on one there. It was Nathan Thompson, the talented junior defensive end, 6'1", 180. Just times that, just goes up high and knocks that football down at the line of scrimmage. So it brings up 3rd down and 8 from the 29. So 3 receivers to the right side. Williams, Dixon, and Pereira. Now coming in motion is Williams. Low snap, good hands by Mejia. Is chased by Atherton. He's going to have to move to the near side. Just lobs it out. It's incomplete. Good coverage out there from Thomas Buchanan and Avery, but a penalty flag. And I think Pence I think Pence just didn't stop his momentum. He was charging towards Mejia, who got rid of the football. I think Pence leveled him late, and that's going to be a huge 15-yard penalty, most likely against the Lancers. I didn't see it as I followed the football, but I saw Pence. Yep, that's what it is. Bearing down on the quarterback, so it's a roughing the passer penalty. So instead of punting the football, the Tigers are going to have it first down and 10. And that ball is going to be pushed all the way out past the 40 to the 42-yard line. First down and 10, Ontario. So a fresh set of downs. That breathes new life into the Tiger faithful. Receiver to each side. Williams to the near side. Dixon wide to the right. It'll be a handoff to Turner, and he's got nowhere to go as Pence is going to pull him down for a loss. Good job by Pence. He had the penalty moments ago, but he makes up for it with the tackle for a loss of at least 2, maybe 3. Back to the, call it the 39. So second down and 12. First down at the 49-yard line of SU. Dixon split to the near side. 2 receivers to the right. 2 backs behind Mejia. Now he'll be in the shotgun. He'll hand it to Pereira. Gets by Thompson. Tries to turn the corner. Does. Gets the original line of scrimmage across the 45 before he's taken down there by Cody Gray for the Lancers. Out to the 46-yard line, so about 5 yards for the first down. Most likely 2-down territory for the Tigers. Kennedy will check out. Caleb Newton will come in for SU. 7:50 and counting, third quarter. Lancers 28, Ontario nothing. The Kyler Merritt show this afternoon. 4 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. Merritt has accounted for 26 of the 28 Lancer points. Trips left, Pereira, Williams, and Dixon split to the near side. Looking to throw. Got time across the middle, low, incomplete. He was looking for Pereira on the coverage. Cody Gray. Also there was Mason Ronan, the middle linebacker. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Tigers will obviously go for it. 7:23 on the clock. Trying to get some momentum here. Mejia gets the signal call from his head coach, Eric Johnson. The Tigers huddling up back around the 35-yard line. Here we go. Pereira, Williams, and Dixon split to the near side. Turner is the single setback. Mejia will go up under center. Lancers look like they're going to blitz. They'll give it to Turner. It's a reverse to Williams. All kinds of trouble. Breaks a tackle. Oh, he got out of it. And he's going to have the first down as Pence threw him forward. Oh, well, at that mark, he may not get it. As Pence grabbed him around the waist and just kind of spun him forward and threw him forward about 2 yards, and they're still not going to get the first down. The boy, he was about 3 yards shy. He ended up about the football length shy, and the referee is not even going to measure. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Boy, yeah, it's a great job just to get some yardage out of that, and then Pence wrapped up the runner and then just threw him forward for a couple more yards, but it's still going to be just about a half yard shy of the first down. So SU will get it over on downs with 7:07 to go here in the third quarter. Full house backfield, kind of a funny way to have it, but they're going to hand it to Merritt, and he gets through a hole, breaks the tackle, gets 5, gets 10, gets 12 before he's taken down by number 81, Collier Williams, and Merritt continues to rack up the yardage. Johnson lines up in the shotgun. It's really more of like a pistol, that newfangled offense from a few years ago that originated at the University of Nevada, where he's not quite as far back in the shotgun. He's a little bit closer. They call it the pistol. And then he has two backs on each side and then Merritt behind him. Same formation here. Merritt will try the left side, and he'll go behind Trevor Duffy and Tyler Vay, and he gets about 8, maybe 9 yards there. Well, they'll put his knee down back, probably second and about 3 with that spot. Gain of about 7. So Johnson has Thompson to his right. They bring Pence into the game. He wears number 56. He lines up to Johnson's left, and then Merritt is behind Johnson. They'll hand it to Merritt right at the middle. First down, breaks another tackle, gets inside the 25. The ball, no, it wasn't the ball. It was a teammate flying through. Gets to the 23. First down SU. And they're eating up the clock here. 6:15 and counting here in the third quarter. Lancers 28, Ontario nothing. Rain still coming down lightly. Same formation. Back to each side. Merritt behind him. They'll try the right side, and he's going to be hit and knocked down. That is number 14, Marcus Delgado, 5'5", 145-pound sophomore. He's got a nice, fresh-looking uniform out there, at least from the waist up. Good job by Delgado making the stop on Merritt. He'll get about 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. First down is around the 14-yard line. Pence to Johnson's left, Thompson to his right, Merritt behind Eric from the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hands it to Merritt right up the middle, following Caleb Newton, and he's going to be hauled down. Pereira again on the stop. Also there, the big guy, Sean Hart, 6'5", 305, the sophomore. Well, it brings up third down at about 6. Just inside the 20, maybe a long 5 for the first down. Definitely 2-down territory for South Umpqua. Johnson gets the play call from head coach Steve Stebbins. Working on that clock now, under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Lancers have it, third down and long. Johnson will fake the handoff, looks to throw. He's got a man, Thompson, out of the backfield. Goes up, caught it. Oh, and now he dropped it at the 10. He hauled it in for a second, but the defensive back, Mikey Irachita, knocked it out of his hands just at the last moment. And now a penalty flag back at the 15-yard line. You could see the play develop, kind of slow developing with all that mud down there, but you saw Thompson sneak out of the backfield. They faked the handoff to Merritt. Obviously, the Tigers defense thinking Merritt's going to get it again. He did not. And then Thompson was open, but ball kind of hung in the air a little bit too long. And then Thompson had it momentarily, but it was knocked away by the defensive back. Penalty's going to be, it looks like, a legal man downfield. Is that what it was? On the Lancers, they're going to decline the penalty, so it brings up fourth down and a long 5. SU will go for it. So 4th and 5. Everett now split to the left side with Reed. Kelly joins him out there. Trips left. Rigsby single coverage to the near side. 4th down and long. SU going for it. Johnson the snap, looking for Rigsby near side. Doesn't have him. Now he'll try it anyway. Throws it out there, and it is intercepted as they both got a hand on it, and it was Collier Williams who just pulled it away from Rigsby, and that's the second interception of the game from from Williams, and that stops the drive. Not really any damage done, though, because even had he just knocked the ball away, it wouldn't have mattered. In some ways, that's better for SU because the Tigers are now going to start deeper in SU territory at about the 9. They put the nose of the football on the 10-yard line, so 1st and 10 from the 10 with 4:40 to go. second turnover of the game by the Lancers. So Ontario bends, but they don't break. 1st and 10 for Mejia, the freshman from the shotgun. Turner to his left. Mejia will fake the handoff, will keep it himself, and he can't get away from Cody Gray, who charged in, grabbed him around the shoulder pad, and just hauled him down. And Mejia goes down for a big loss of about 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13 from the 7. Clock moving, 4:15 and counting. Ontario trails 28-0. Pereira to the near side. That is Williams wide to the right. Looking to throw is Mejia, and he's looking for Williams, and it's bobbled and caught. Nice job as Tristan Gross read that the whole way. Got it, tried to time it, jumped in front of the receiver, just tipped it with his hand. The ball popped in the air. Williams stayed with it, caught it, and then was taken down outside the 15 to about the 16-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down by about 4 yards. It brings up 3rd down and 4. So 3rd down and 4, and now a penalty flag. And that might be on the South Umpqua sideline as Steve Stebbins was barking, I think, at the official, and that official, the side judge, threw a penalty flag, and that might be against the Lancers. It could be a warning or it could be a penalty on the bench. The referee coming over to our side, he's going to make the call. And is it a delay of game against the Lancers? Or unsportsmanlike? Yeah, that's Steve Stebbins. You don't see Coach Stebbins get that fired up. Yeah, the coach, you can hear one of the fans say the coach said something to the ref, and that's exactly what it was. Steve Stebbins was just standing to the left of the side judge, and he said something he didn't like, and the flag came out. Now Steve Stebbins takes the headset off, hands to each side. He's barking now at the referee, the white hat. But it's going to be a 15-yarder, and that's going to bring up an automatic 1st down for Ontario. The referee will wind the clock. Mejia up under center. Coming in motion is Williams. Mejia will hand the ball to Turner. Nowhere to go. Well, he broke a tackle. Boy, that would have about a 3-yard loss. Turns into about a 1-yard gain. Nice job by Turner just to get something out of it, something positive. 2nd down and long as we are right at 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. South Umpqua 28. Ontario nothing. 2nd down and 9. From about the 34-yard line. 1st down out around the 43. Pereira, Williams, and Dixon split to the near side. Turner lined up to Mejia's left from the shotgun. He'll roll out of the pocket. Got pressure from Pence. Throws it out for Williams. It's intercepted by Avery. Kevin Avery came over and stepped in front of the pass and picks it off. And the Lancers have it back. Mejia trying to thread the needle, but the smaller Avery jumps in front of the pass. Hung on to it, and Williams knocked him down right where he caught it. But Avery, a great job on coverage. And the Lancers have it 1st down and 10 inside Ontario territory, inside Tiger territory at the 47-yard line. So the Lancers have it back with 2:28 to go. Merritt, the lone setback. Everett and Thompson to the near side. 2 receivers, or that's Rigsby. Sean will come in motion. He'll actually get the handoff. And he's trying to turn the corner, slipping around in the mud, and there's 3-4 white jerseys. Rigsby still trying to keep the legs turning. Finally, they throw him down, but his forward progress was stopped back at the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Clock at 2 minutes and counting. Nathan Thompson will check into the game. Alex Kelly will come out. Steve Stebbins to my left, all the way down to about the 35-yard line. He always behind the play, calling it for his senior quarterback, Eric Johnson. Reed wide to the left side on the Ontario side of the field. Rigsby and Thompson here lined up. Now Merritt comes out of the backfield, empty backfield. They'll throw it to Thompson. Caught it, waiting for a block. Gets it. Sideline, 45, and dragged out of bounds. Pereira again on the stop. Boy, he's got to be near double digits on tackles. That's Josh Pereira, 5'9", 183-pound senior. Possibly his last football game as a Tiger. Gain of a couple. They'll put the ball at the 45-yard line. They'll call it 3rd down and 8. First down at the 37-yard line. 5 receivers, empty backfield. Johnson from the shotgun. Calls out the signals. Good snap, plenty of time. Looking near side, throws, and it's in and out of the hands of Thompson. Good coverage there from Delgado, Marcus Delgado, and it's 4th down. Clock stopped with 1:20 to go. I want to thank all of our sponsors. Jeff Johnson from Dell's Building Supply. Jeff, a great guy. Great support in the community. Dell's Building Supply. Christine Goodwin from SoCo Coffee. She's been with us for years. Thank you to Christine. Dr. Lynn Goodwin from Advanced Eye Care. Thank you to Lynn for their support of SU Athletics. Ray's Food Place and Shop Smart. 4th down. Lancers going for it. Johnson gets the snap. Good time. Throws near side for Rigsby. Caught it. 25. First down. Knocked out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Pulled down by Williams. Gets a little help from Turner, but they finally complete one as Williams has won the last 2 battles. He's picked off 2 passes, but that time Johnson and Rigsby able to hook up, and it's 1st down and 10. They'll put it at the 20-yard line. The Lancers will keep the football with 1:07 to go 3rd quarter. Rigsby single coverage with Williams to the near side of the field. Reed wide to the left. Merritt the single setback. Kelly lined up in the slot. He will come in motion. The snap, the handoff to Merritt. Follows the block. Got a little bit of room. Jumped on from behind, but Merritt keeps the legs moving inside the 15 to the 13. As the talented defender, Jose Reyes, just jumped on his back, but Merritt able to carry him for a couple of yards, but I believe that's Merritt still on the ground. Boy, he looks like he might be a little loopy on that one. I don't know if his helmet went straight into the turf. I think that might be it. He looks like he might be a little bit shaken up there. I think Reyes, when he jumped on his back, I think he just threw him down hard, and Merritt went face down into the turf. He's wiping his face with a towel, kind of walking a little bit funny as well. It might. Hope he doesn't have a concussion or something. He's a little wobbly. They'll give it to Kennedy, the backup tailback. The senior squirts through a little hole, and then it closes quickly. But the big boys start pushing the pile. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. The Merritt run had it 2nd down and short, and Kennedy got it, so it's 1st down and 10. Actually, it's going to be 1st down and goal at about the 6. So 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line, as the Lancers will have to run at least one more play, 32 seconds and counting. So Kennedy will stay in at tailback. Rigsby to the right side, Reed to the left. Kennedy lined up, that is Kelly lined up to Johnson's left. He'll call out the signals, hand it to Kennedy. Goes left, now right, and dives forward. Ball popped out. The ball popped out. I don't know if it came out late. Delgado on the stop. They'll keep it with SU. They must have blown the whistle. Down to about the 2-yard line. It brings up 2nd and goal. That'll be the final play of the third quarter. 12 minutes to go. Lancers 28. Ontario nothing.
When I hear the word bistro, I flash back to Europe and immediately smell the alluring aroma of deep, rich coffee, followed by fresh baked pastries, the hearty soups. But you don't have to have a European flashback for a true bistro experience. Just swing into SoCo Coffee. They have the same handmade croissants, bagels, big fat cinnamon rolls, and the breakfast sandwiches, the soups, the salads, all homemade and all backed up with organic fair trade coffees. For the European experience, eat and hang out by the fire. Or if you're in an all-American hurry, just hit the drive-thru at SoCo Coffee in Myrtle Creek on Main next to Advanced Eye Care.
South Umpqua High School Athletics is brought to you by Dell's Building Supply, the South Umpqua Booster Club, D.R. Johnson Lumber Company, SoCo Coffee, Attorney at Law Christopher Peterman, Swanson Group, Fry's Auto Body, Express Employment Professionals, Advanced Eye Care, and the Myrtle Creek Fire Department. You're listening to South Umpqua Athletics on Douglas County SportsOnline.com.
Brent Newton here in Tri-City, Kent Weigel Stadium, and the sun has come out for the fourth quarter. Looks like the rain has stopped and the sun has popped out through the clouds, at least momentarily. For the final 12 minutes of this one, 28-0 South Umpqua. Lancers have it 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. I want to say hello to Donnie Hamilton, who's listening. Great to have Donnie along. Donnie, assistant varsity basketball coach for Bob Fiesel. He'll be on the staff again this season, so great to have Donnie listening. We'll probably have a few bus trips again to Donnie this season, so that'll come up quicker than you think as season starts in early December. They're going to hand the football to Kennedy right up the middle, and he's in for the score. Matt Kennedy from 2 yards out, and the Lancers stretch out their lead. On to try the extra point is Bueller. It's a good snap, but the kick is wide to the right. So 11:55 to go. We'll keep it right here. 34-0. The Lancers stretch out the lead, and Ontario running out of time now as SU just keeps pounding the football. Matt Kennedy, the backup tailback, the senior, coming in for Kyler Merritt, who is injured. I think Kyler's all right. I think I see him out there on the kickoff team, so he's fine. Just shaken up after a 7-yard gain. He got hit from behind and thrown hard to the ground. Just kind of landed on the top of him was Jose Reyes. 6'1", 205-pound senior. He's the guy that head coach Steve Stebbins was worried about, and he took out a little frustration on the Lancer tailback. But Kyler is back in there on the kickoff team, so that's good to see. As the sun is out here, back deep to receive for the Ontario Tigers, standing around their own 10-yard line. That is Ben Turner along with Nick Palomo. Nick wears number 15, Turner number 16. $11:55 to go in regulation in this one. Ontario, a young football team. Their quarterback, Mejia, is only a freshman. Those big guys up front. Eric Garcia, 5'6", 180. He's only a sophomore. Sean Hart, 6'5", 305, a sophomore. Jensen Kemble, 5'10", 220, a sophomore. They've got a lot of young talent coming back. They're going to be good for a long time. Ball finally picked up by Palomo. He'll come to the near side, got some room, 20, 30, gets through a gap, 35, before he's taken down by a host of Lancers. Eric Kramer, along with that is Tristan Gross. Also on the stop, number 4, that's Tucker Pence, 5'10", 150-pound sophomore. Younger brother of Tanner Pence, I believe, isn't he, Coach? Yep. Pence also a tailback. See him next year, most likely. Looking to throw Mejia. He's going to have to tuck it under and just scramble and pick up a few yards. Hauled down by Jerry Atherton. Gain of about 3. Second down and 7 as the clock moves. 11:25 to go in this one. South Umpqua in control, 34-0. They led 6-0 after the opening quarter, 20-0 at the break. They added a touchdown in the third quarter to make it 28-0. And then moments ago, Matt Kennedy on the first play of the second quarter, a 2-yard touchdown run, 34-0. Mejia lost control of it. It's on the turf, and the Lancers pick it up. That's Tanner Pence, who charged through and just laid on top, who's just laying on the ground, so he just plopped on top of it. And the turnover gives it back to South Umpqua with exactly 11 minutes to go. And the Lancer fans can feel it now. They're going to most likely break a playoff drought. The last time they were there, 2002. And SU poised to get into the round of 16. And with their ranking at number 9, I wonder if there's an outside chance they could get a home game. Nope. They would have to travel. All right, it's already decided. So the Lancers going to have to travel, but just get into the postseason is great. That's Johnson on the keeper, breaks the tackle, goes to the outside, first down, inside the 20, and finally knocked down. Huge run by Eric Johnson. Collier Williams had to come over to finally wrap him up. And the Lancers continue to move with 10:48 to go, trying to add more to this lead. So first down at 10, Johnson from the shotgun. He's going to give it to Kennedy. Goes left, cuts it right, and now taken down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Gain of 6. So according to the SU athletic director, what was it? So it is going to, okay, so it's going to be a road game. And it's going to be either Phoenix, Scappoose, or Junction City. I vote for Phoenix. They'll keep it on the ground with Kennedy. Left, goes right. Nice little jitterbug move, but he's going to be close to the first down. Inside the 10. And that will be a first down, so it's first down and goal from the 9-yard line. Athletic Director Dave Earhart. How do they come up with that, Dave? Coming in motion is Rigsby. They'll give him the football. He gets inside the 5, but he's taken down and thrown out of bounds by Jose Reyes. He pursued the play and looked like Rigsby might sneak into the end zone, but Reyes just flying out there, grabbed Rigsby by the waist and just spun him out of bounds and threw him down at the 5. Great pursuit from the linebacker. So second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Johnson has Kennedy behind him, Rigsby to the right side. Reed to the short side of the field. Sean will come in motion and now whistles. Penalty flags. Most likely against the Lancers. False start. They'll march it back 5 yards. It'll bring up second down and goal now from about the 10-yard line. You know, it's funny with this ranking system, the speculation you hear people, oh, we could go to LeGrand, we could go to Crook County, and now I see 3 other teams. Johnson fakes the handoff, will throw, wide open, Kelly about the 2-yard line, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Alex Kelly. Josh Bueller trying to get one of those extra points to go through. Good snap, placement down. Kick is high enough. It's long enough. It's good. And the Lancers lead it 41-0. SU well on their way into the Class 4A state playoffs for the first time since 2002. Lancers by 41. You're listening to SU Football on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
For over 25 years, Clinton Newell Auto Group has worked to earn a name that means more than just another great deal. It's important to us that our name means the best in service, maintenance and repair, and customer satisfaction. We're also proud to be part of this great community by sponsoring and helping many of the events we all know and enjoy. It's our way of saying thanks to all of you who helped Clinton Newell Auto Group become Douglas County's #1 dealer. Clinton Newell Auto Group, where our name means more.
Brent Newton, Athletic Director Dave Earhart to my left. In the bunker here at Tri-City. How far is Caboose? Yeah, that's like towards, is that towards Seaside in that area? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's probably where we're going. So the Lancers back into the postseason if they can hold off Ontario for the final 8 minutes and 45 seconds. The Tigers have played well, but just been unable to capitalize, get into the end zone on a couple of occasions. Really a turning point. They were down 6-0. They had it first and goal in that midway through that first quarter from the 2-yard line. They could not get it in. They turned it over on downs. The Lancers then marched down the field. They ran out. They finished the rest of the quarter and then continued that drive in the second period and punched it in to go up 12-0. And the Lancers have never looked back. Right now a 41-0 lead. As on the return, getting it out past the 35 to about the 36-yard line. That's starting position for Ontario. The Lancers, if they can hold on, will hit the road for a first-round playoff game. So Mejia will stay in, backs in the I formation. It'll be a pitch to Turner. He'll try to go around the left side and forget it. Great job. That is Tanner Pence from his defensive end position and just takes down Turner for a huge loss of about 7 yards. It's second down and 17 as the clock moves, 8:15 and counting. Tigers coming in from the Greater Oregon League. They're a young football team and a good football team. They're going to be good for years to come. Freshman quarterback sophomore offensive line, a majority of them. Throwing it out to the near side, and it's almost intercepted. Boy, looking for Dixon. Tristan Gross cut in front of that throw, and he had his hands on it. I think Dixon just knocked it out of his hand at the last second. Had Gross caught that, there was green grass in front of him, and he was going to score. But it falls incomplete, and it's third down. Boy, that's a tough pass to complete for anybody. I mean, he threw it about 30 yards to gain about 5. I mean, just a little out pattern, and he threw it to the far side of the field. Ball on the hash mark on the Ontario side. He threw it to the near side. It just hung in the air for a long time. And Gross almost got there in time to pick it off, and he would have had 6 more for South Umpqua. Now some confusion, and Ontario will take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 7:54 to go. 41-0 South Umpqua.
That coffee's good. It's so creamy.
It's this new fat-free half and half from Umpqua Dairy.
Fat-free half and half? How's that even possible?
I don't know. Magic cows? It says on the carton, Umpqua Dairy's new fat-free half and half is made from real milk and it's 100% oil-free, so magic cows.
Wonder what magic cows look like.
Evidently fairly skinny.
Well, that would explain the fat-free. Think I'll have another cup and extra half and half.
Umpqua Dairy's new fat-free half and half. It's made using local RBST-free magic cows. And it's not just for coffee. It's a great cream substitute in your favorite recipes. Look for it in your grocer's dairy case today.
Just like the team that lines up and runs the ball up the middle, ShopSmart doesn't rely on fancy gimmicks or trick plays. All you'll find at your neighborhood ShopSmart are direct deals for the best prices on the products you need most. Need a first down on 3rd and 1? Pull back up the middle. Need prices on groceries that won't break the family bank? Head to ShopSmart. Proud to support today's local football. ShopSmart, where savings are in the bag.
Welcome back to South Umpqua High School. So incomplete pass. We got back a little bit late, so it's 4th down, and Ontario probably will punt. Okay, got it. So there are 8 teams, 7 league champions and the highest ranked second place team that will get home games that are already penciled in, and then they go by the rankings which have already been frozen. South Umpqua is 9, but there are two teams that are ranked higher. Okay. That will have to travel as well. So, okay. So Ontario will punt. It's going to be a good kick. Rigsby will have to chase this down. It hits at the 35, rolls to the 25. Rigsby hit immediately, stood up, and then 2 other white jerseys will throw Rigsby to the turf. And SU will have it first down and 10 at about the 24-yard line. So the Lancers going to break a 12-year drought. Finally going to get into the playoffs, but it's going to be a road game. Also want to thank D.R. Johnson Lumber and also Swanson Group for their support of South Umpqua High School athletics. Also to Express Employment Professionals, located in Roseburg. Great support from the community that's allowed us to stay on streaming these games online for 6 consecutive years. This is our 7th year in business, and we've been the voice of the Lancers for 6 seasons. In at quarterback is Nathan Thompson. The snap was low. He picks it up and just tries to get a few yards out of a broken play. Gets across the 25 to about the 26. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. So substitutions now as Duffy will come out of the football game. Checking in for Trevor Duffy will be number 70, Aaron Fish, 5'8", 210-pound junior. Also into the game, that's Jaden Blondell, 5'8", 220-pound sophomore in on the offensive line. Tucker Pence in at tailback. The backup quarterback is Nathan Thompson. They'll give the ball in motion. That was Gross who came in motion. He'll get drilled out of bounds. Turner on the stop for Ontario along with Mikey Iracheta. Gain of about 3. New center in the ball game. Caleb Newton checks out. That's Joaquin Quintana, 5'7", 230-pound senior. Well, some fresh faces out there for head coach Steve Stebbins in his second season. Thompson gets hit up. Boy, somebody slapped him across the face mask. They didn't grab it, though, so no penalty flag. And there he is again, Mr. Reyes, Jose Reyes. He's a tough kid. He hits hard. Thompson's all right, though. Shoulder pad sticking out of his jersey, but he's all right. And it'll be 4th down, so Ontario will get the football back. 3 and out for the backup offense for the Lancers. 6:15 and counting here in this ball game. South Umpqua 41, Ontario nothing. Eric Johnson will punt the football away. The first punt of the game. Well, that's a snap that just stays on the ground. It looked like a grounder. He scoops it up like a shortstop, picks it up, and there's no rush. They weren't looking to block the punt, so he's able to pick it up and just get it away. A short kick hits about the 42 and rolls to the 36, so trouble diverted there. So Ontario gets it back with 5:53 to go. So looking at the way it works with the 8 home teams in Class 4A, the Lancers are ranked 9th, but the reason they're not quite sure, I guess, that it looks like Philomath is ranked 7th, and they're going to travel. Crook County is ranked 8th, they're going to travel, and the Lancers ranked 9th will travel, so not quite exactly sure where the Lancers will go next week. According to the athletic director, Dave Earhart, it's going to be Scappoose, Junction City, or Phoenix. And Phoenix is actually a number 2 seed. They're the highest ranked number 2 seed, so that's why they get a home game. The 7 league champions and the highest ranked number 2 seed, which is Phoenix, all at home next Friday. So we'll probably know tonight where the Lancers will go next week. Incomplete pass. There's a loss on first down on the run of about 5, and there's an incomplete pass, so it's 3rd down. 5:10 to go. 3rd down and long. Into the football game, that's Taylor Gross, a 5'6", 135-pound freshman defensive back in for the first time. Bailey Johnson, a 6', 235-pound sophomore. Expect big things out of him next season. He's in on the defensive line. Looking to throw Mejia. Nobody open. He's trying to keep it alive. He'll run out of the pocket. Now he's going to be grabbed and taken down. I think that's Josh Bueller who got to him. Mejia kept that play going for a while, but the Lancers dropped 6 in coverage. And there is nobody to throw to, and it's 4th down. Justin York, 5'7", 130-pound sophomore, will check in along with Jesse Rams. Rams, a 5'9", 150-pound sophomore, also checks in. Ontario's going to punt the football deep in their own territory with 4th and about 30. Line drive kick hits at midfield and just will stop in the mud at the 46-yard line. The ball downed itself there. It just stopped at the far sideline. And the official finally just blows the whistle. And SU will have it. They'll put it right at the 45-yard line with 4:23 to go. all over but the shouting here. Lancers 41, Ontario nothing. Justice Cole into the ball game, 5'10", 130-pound sophomore. So a whole new offense coming in for SU. John Rigsby and Josh Reed will check out of the game. So in at quarterback, that is Taylor Gross, the freshman, third stringer, taking a few snaps of this play-in game. Gross will hand the football. That's Pence. Nice little move, broke one tackle and just lunges forward for a gain of 1. The big guy getting off the bottom of the pile, that's Sean Hart. So Alex Kelly will check out of the game. Scotty Quintana will come in, 5'10", 220-pound freshman. Split to the right side, that is Justin York. To the near side is Jesse Rams. Pence the single setback. Calling out the plays is Taylor Gross. He will hand the ball to Pence, who's hit at the line of scrimmage and will be dumped. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Race Cockrell, a freshman tight end, into the ball game as well. Cockrell, 5'10", 135, tall, lanky kid. Get some experience, varsity action. York split to the right side. To the near side is Rams. The single setback is Tucker Pence. Calling out the signals is Gross. Coming in motion is York. Fake the handoff. Will roll out of the pocket. Gross gets away from one defender. Looking downfield. Tucks it under. Gains 5, and then he's going to be hit. Oh, stood up. Broke a tackle and tiptoes the far sideline, and he got about 9 yards. Broke out of the pile somehow. So it's 4th down and short. As the clock will stop with 2:53 to go, it's 4th and 1 for the Lancers. Good run by the freshman quarterback, Taylor Gross. Picked up about 5 and then ran into a couple of white jerseys. Muddy white jerseys, then somehow popped out of there for another 4 yards. York split to the right side. Ball in the far hash mark. 4th down and short. Rams to the near side. Tucker Pence the lone setback. Gross calls out the signals. He will hand it to Pence, and he's going to get the first down. He just got bottled up behind one of his linemen and then just went to his right and got the first down. Just took his time. He didn't panic. Just waited for a hole to open up, and he picks up the first down. And they'll get a fresh set of downs. Ball placed inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock moving. 2 minutes and 45 seconds and counting. York to the right side. Rams to the near side. Cockrell lined up in the slot. The single setback Pence. Coming in motion is Rams. The snap, they'll hand it to Rams, and he's going to turn the corner for a gain of 1 and be shoved back to the 45. They'll give him forward progress. Gain of about a yard. Well, we'll put it at the line. Well, at the 43, no gain, I guess. So 2nd down and 10. So here we go. Justice Cole to the near side as well with Cockrell and Rams. Trips left. They will hand the football to Pence. Can he get around the corner? No. He's going to be dragged down from behind. Good pursuit. And guess who it was? Josh Pereira, another tackle for the senior. Kid's motor goes full gear the whole game. Pereira, solid game. His final game as a Tiger. Ran the football well in the first half. Great game defensively for Pereira. 1:15 and counting, 41-0. Gross, receiver to each side, looking to throw, and it's low and incomplete. By-in Mills, tapping me on the shoulder, coming down from the press box, the defensive coordinator. Great job for the defense tonight, shutting them out. Dusty Pires helps call the plays. He comes down as well. They are excited, heading to the sideline now, as congratulating their kids. As a great effort by the Lancers. Great effort from both teams today. It's 4th down and long. SU will go for it. Gross looking to throw. Got a little bit of time. Now it collapses. Can he get away? Yes. Just throws it straight in the air, and it slips out of his hand. He threw it, looked like a muffed punt. Ball just went straight in the air as he was being dragged down from behind. And luckily it falls to the turf incomplete, and SU will turn it over on downs with 54.9 seconds to go in Ontario. They'll bring the offense out into the ball game. Big number 74, Kirk Larson, a senior, 5'11", 290 defensive lineman. Also has the new title of Homecoming King. Congratulations to Kirk. Received that honor last Friday night at halftime of the Douglas game. Kirk Larson, backup lineman, homecoming king. I probably should reverse that. Homecoming king and backup lineman. I put that king first. Talked with Gary Larson, his dad, at halftime of the game. He came up to say hi. Proud of his son. In fact, I see Gary down filming right now. Kirk, a popular kid. 290-pound senior defensive lineman in for the first time. They're going to hand the football left side. That is Turner. Gets through a hole and finally tripped up after a gain of 9. Coming over to make the stop is number 34, who's not listed. Let me see if my old roster has him. Not sure who that is. Always tough for the broadcaster when the player's not listed on, at least the right number is not listed on the roster. 2nd down and short. Turner again gets the first down, trying to make a cut. He slips down. But he's got the first down, which will stop the clock momentarily. 1st and 10 from the SU 42-yard line. Probably one more play. 18.1 seconds to go. Good effort by the Tigers. But the Lancers just too much. They could not stop the SU running game, and Kyler Merritt scoring the first 4 touchdowns of this one. And that's going to be it. Ontario just going to let the clock run down. 7 seconds, 6. Mejia looking up at the clock. He might try to get one snap off. 2 seconds, 1. And he is, well, they're going to give him the play. Turner gets the handoff, and he is taken down. And that is the end of the ball game. South Umpqua breaks a playoff drought. They will head to the postseason for the first time since 2002. A 41-0 victory over Ontario. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll wrap it up in 1 minute on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.
Did you know Dutch Bros Coffee roasts all of their own coffee fresh every day? We have individual relationships with the farmers that harvest our coffee to ensure that there's no compromise in any step of the process. From the farmer to the cup, we guarantee satisfaction. It says so at the bottom of every cup. Drive through one of our convenient locations today and put our world-renowned speed, award-winning service, and unprecedented quality to the test. All of our locations are locally owned and operated to strengthen community involvement. Visit www.dutchbros.com today.
Dell's Building Supply has been an active member of the Myrtle Creek Tri-City community for more than 50 years. Dell's is also proud to sponsor its local students and a variety of school programs, including South Umpqua High School athletics. Owner Jeff Johnson and his staff wish all Lancer team success this season. Dell's Building Supply, 102 South Old Pacific Highway in Myrtle Creek. Go Lancers!
Welcome back to South Umpqua High School. The Lancers congratulating the Ontario Tigers. Now they'll come over in front of the Lancer band and join along in the fight song. We'll let you listen. Congratulations to South Umpqua heading to the Class 4A state playoffs. They're going to have to hit the road, but they're happy to be there. The final 16, Steve Stebbins getting his team into the postseason in his second year. We got him to the play-in round last year. They lost a close game to Seaside, 50-47. They finished 5-5 last year. This year they are now 7-2. And they are into the round of 16. Congratulations to Coach Stebbins, a great guy. Razzing me during the pregame interview for missing last week's game. We did have it on the air, but Ken Sherman, who normally does the Sutherland broadcast, filled in for me and did the South Umpqua game, the win over Douglas, and Coach Stebbins had to ride me a little bit before the game and during the pregame interview. It's always a lot of fun to work with, and I'll hit the road next Friday or Saturday, wherever they end up, and we'll bring that game to you. First time the Lancers in the postseason since 2002. They win it 41-0. They led 6-0 after the opening quarter. They stretched the lead to 20-0 at halftime. It was 28-0 after 3, and they win it 41-0. 53-yard touchdown run from Kyler Merritt. The extra point was no good, and the Lancers led it 6-0. That was the only score in the opening quarter. Merritt would score for the second time, a 1-yard touchdown scamper. The 2-point conversion failed, and it was 12-0 SU. Merritt would score for the third time on a 23-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was successful. A pass from Johnson to Alex Kelly, and it was 20-0 at the break. Merritt would do it again in the third quarter, a 42-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was good. A Merritt run made it 28-0 after 3 quarters. And then Josh Kennedy on the first play of the fourth quarter in for an injured Kyler Merritt, a 2-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good, and it was 34-0. And then Alex Kelly, a 10-yard touchdown strike from Eric Johnson, made it 39-0, and then the 2-point conversion was good. That made it 40-0, and the extra point from Bueller was good, making it 41-0. Congratulations to Ontario. Good effort from the Tigers. They finished the season at 3-6, but they've got a lot of positives. They've got a young roster, a freshman quarterback, 3 solid starters, sophomores on the offensive line, and they're going to be good for a long time to come in that Greater Oregon League. 41-0 our final. Congratulations to Steve Stebbins and company. Take a look at the website tonight, and tomorrow we'll have the rebroadcast of this, the replay of the game. You can listen to it. Also, we'll find out where the Lancers will go next week. The final again, 41-0. SU wins it. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. You've been listening. I'm Brent Newton, and you've been listening to Lancers football on DouglasCountySportsOnline.com.